What's going on, everybody? It should be... It doesn't look like it's... Okay, there it is. Now it's loaded. Looks like we're doing good right now. AMC is up about 5% on the day so far. Let's see who we've got in the chat. 1111, Mr. Simon, what's going on? Clay Rose, what's Samsung? Doc, Airline, Big Fat Call of Duty Fanboy, Babyface, AMC 8, Denny, Doc, and Amcool, Bacon again. Clay, I'm numero uno in here. What is going on? 1111 time. Mr. Simon. Don't feel intimidated by those people. I see you, see my bro in your eyes. 1111, Mr. Simon, we are not intimidated of anybody. Had me worried, bro. Hope you're all right. Comments from last night's video were pretty lively. The comments were definitely pretty lively last night. I want to hear his response. I never thought Apefather would call Clay Bro out. Did Apefather? What did Apefather call Clay Bro out on? What did he say? Good afternoon. What's going on? Clay was wrong last night and needs to admit it. The only thing that I was wrong about last night, Big Fat Call of Duty Fanboy, was thinking that people in this movement, thinking that people that are investing in AMC were logical and willing to look at two different point of views. You've made it very clear that you can follow your leader and your leader only. So if you want to go watch somebody that talks about the synthetic shares or tells you that we need synthetic shares in order to squeeze, you are absolutely more than welcome to go watch them. The only thing that I was wrong about was that apes knew what they were talking about. Brian, my brother, what is going on, Big Ben? Seth, how you doing? Big Ben, typo. Brian, dude, how do you get Brian out of a Clay? Good morning, Marine Corps. Brad, how you doing? Hello, Clay, and everyone. Shrudy, what is going on this afternoon? How are you? Here we go. Push it, buying the dip. Babyface is buying the dip. I love it. Who's Apefather? Dude, you know who Apefather is. Come on now. Clay Bro, you are late. Del Toro, better late than never is what they say. I've never seen this side of Clay Bro. Doc Airline. Well, here we are. Not a dead cat. It is definitely not a dead cat. And we are doing good today, guys. We are still in that range that we have to bust out of. What's up? Thank you. All Residential Concrete LLC. How you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good day so far because we definitely are here. We are up 5% right now, and things are looking good. This is the range. You guys see the support and resistance. This whole thing right here is a range that we need to either stay in and bounce off of or drop down below. Destroy the Darkness says, I don't think we need synthetics, but I can't deny that they exist. Destroy the Darkness, you can't deny that they exist because you want them to exist, man. It's very hard to explain the downward pressure on the stock unless you explain the fact that there are naked shorts out there and that somebody isn't doing what they were supposed to be doing. So the fact that, retail investors can't accept the fact that other retail investors are selling, they're not holding, the best and easiest response is that somebody's doing something they're not supposed to be doing, and that naked shorts are the answer. Good afternoon, Natalie. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm watching IFC TV. Seth, IFC. I don't know what IFC TV is. George W. Apefather streaming mad at Clay. Made a video to see about Clay. Denny. Yeah, I understand that a lot of people are mad that I don't think that naked shorts exist. But guys, naked shorts do not exist in the billions. If you think the quantity of naked shorts on AMC is in the billions, I don't want you to think that. We don't need that, and it's not. Send the Chip Bro signal. Clay Bro. Or Clay Bro's what Samsung. Dude, Chip Bro. I think Chip Bro's mad at me too. Chip Bro ran right by the door this morning, and he wouldn't even eat the sunflower seeds. So I think even Chip Bro is a little bit upset, and somebody must have got to him too. Jim and AMC are moving the same way today. Venny, they typically do move the same way most days. IFC, TV, JS, cable channel. Seth, still don't know what that is. But, good deal. Is it good? Hi, Clay Bro, what's up? I still hold strong. I buy the dip and I hold the rip. Shorts have not covered. I am not leaving. Arya, very good. I am also not leaving either. Chander, what's going on, man? Hopefully you're having a good day. You think the mass investor copies Matt Core's entire format or is something to hide behind the mask? Denny, I don't think that he copies his entire format. I don't know if he does or not. I highly doubt that he does. Mass Investor's a good dude. He's let me on his stream a couple times, and I like what Mass Investor's got to say, along with Core's as well. I don't know, but there's definitely something going on with manipulation. How GME and AMC both move the exact same. Luca, listen, man, it's tough to explain. And I know a lot of people are in both GameStop and in AMC, and they are performing very similar, especially over the last several months. I mean, it's not like I don't see that. I definitely see it. What's up, Clay, bro? Coming from your virtual metaphorical younger bro. Great video last night. My coworker talked to his friend, and he thinks realistically the squeeze won't break higher than 80. Chris, thank you very much. You're probably one of the only 3 people that thought the video was good last night. But I do believe that the squeeze can go much higher than $80 per share as long as people are willing to hold the stock. If you guys fold early, it will not. But if you hold the stock, it absolutely will. Yeah, and the billion sounds crazy. You explained it. We'll tell powerlifting. Explain about the powerlifting example. Well, destroy the darkness, man. People don't want to hear it, though. People don't want to hear it. They need it in the billions. And I think that one of the reasons they need synthetic shares to be in the billions is because they assume they've got like this, I don't know. I don't know if it's like a socialist agenda where everybody needs paid or Wall Street needs to pay out everybody and the thing is impossible if there's only 80 million shorts available, or what the deal is. Clearly, it would be nicer if they had to go out and cover 5 billion shorts. I mean, that would just take the stock price to infinity and beyond. But it's unnecessary. And people who think that it's necessary could wind up being extremely disappointed when they suspend the stock and then do an investigation and it comes out. But that's the thing too, guys. Like, if they investigated this and they come out and they say that no synthetic shares exist, or there were only 1 million synthetic shares or something like that, people are going to say no. People are going to call false on that, and they're going to say that's a lie too, so it doesn't really matter. Please clear dispute about what the Ape Father said about you yesterday. Chandra, I actually have no idea what the Ape Father said about me yesterday. I will clear any dispute, but only if you let me know what he said, because I have no idea what he said. Ape Father claims he can bench 440 with a little training. Well, dude, 440 is extremely heavy. I don't know how much the Ape Father weighs, but if he can bench 440 pounds, he is clearly very strong. Y'all might not agree with Ape Father, but he's the only YouTuber who's proven his position on AMC and willing to stand on it at any cost. Gotta be respected. No, dude, I do respect the Ape Father. I think the dude puts out high-quality entertainment videos, and he does very well at it. What up, Clay from California? Slacktivist, how you doing? 2 dislikes so far. Lou and the Ape Father going around disliking videos. Possibly, but I don't think Lou and the Ape Father could agree on anything. If I got Lou and the Ape Father to agree on disliking the video, I'm pretty sure that I have done something nobody else could do in getting those two to agree on something. Simpson, I'm still wondering when naked shorts became a requirement for the squeeze. Was this a requirement back in January, February, March? Claybros, what, Samsung? No, it wasn't. I'm glad you asked. I went back because I know that Trey was the first one to start talking about naked shorts, and it was 6 months ago, the first video I saw on there. So if you want to go watch that, he tried to explain why the stock price fell back down from the $17 range, and the best that he could come up with was it was a short ladder attack, and they were using naked shorts to suppress the price of AMC. Not the fact that AMC had hit a beautiful, beautiful high of $20 per share and $17 per share, and that people were booking profits that they never thought they would expect to see on a bankruptcy-facing company. So that's the first mention of naked shorts that I could see. And it had 225,000 views. So I believe that's what everybody started jumping on. That's what they started believing. And that's the agenda that they started to push, is that there's no way people would take profits on a company and book their profits on something. And that the only logical explanation was that naked shorts were to blame for the downward pressure. Jamal, Clay, bro, I'm the only one here to make sure my girl is not, I'm only here to make sure my girl's not here. Jamal, what's your girl's name, dude? I'll make sure that she doesn't jump in the chat. You know her screen name, dude? I'll keep an eye out for you. Yeah, synthetics don't exist if SEC doesn't do anything. Synthetics would, yeah, well, if the SEC does do something, then they don't exist. If the SEC wants to sit on by and just let them go, then they wouldn't exist, right? So I heard a rumor that you were going to sell at only $300 a share. Big fat Call of Duty fanboy. Dude, come on, man. Do you think that I'm going to sell at $300 a share? I mean, a lot of people do, dude. But if you're hearing the rumor that coincides exactly with what the bots are talking about, you probably heard that rumor from a bot. And dude, I know that you disagree with the video. I saw your comment on the video last night, man. I know you disagree with the video, and that's okay. But I'm telling you right now, do not be disappointed and think that we need a billion or a trillion naked shorts in order for this stock to squeeze. It's unnecessary. Right, says, don't y'all understand that this AMC ain't just a stock anymore? It's a movement that will change the stock market forever. Ryan, that's what a lot of people are jumping on board with, man. A lot of people are jumping on board that this is a movement, and that's got me scared, man. That's got me scared that people are shifting their focus from squeezing AMC, which is what we need to do, to some sort of financial revolution where the rich need to pay the poor for doing absolutely nothing. And that's what's got me concerned, that people are kind of shifting the focus of what this movement is actually about. Register AMC shares for the count. What is the website we visit to do this? Liddy, go check out Adam Aaron's tweet if you want the website. Don't look at anybody else's link in anything that they're posting. Make sure to go get that directly from Adam Aaron himself. All the new up saying the YouTubers are not showing their positions. They all did up until May, June. Watch the replays. Too much liability now. Trading Dad. Yeah, they do have a lot of liability if they're going to be out there showing their shares, but I've never showed my share in AMC and never plan on showing my shares in AMC. It's just, yeah, I don't know. There must have been some sort of focus on liability for the other AMC YouTubers who were telling you exactly how much money they had in AMC, but I mean, you can probably still do the math if you wanted to, unless they've added to their position since then. Naked shorts destroying the hedges, etc. are the cherries. First, we need our cake. Pringleton. First, we squeeze this stock. All of the other... Guys, please realize that if we squeeze AMC as high as we're talking about squeezing it, there won't even be hedge funds out there to worry about corrupting the market, all right? We plan on taking all of their money, and so many people are focusing on like the secondary repercussions of the goal and not the actual event that needs to take place in order to achieve that goal. And I can't explain that away. I can't explain that away. I don't think that you guys are out there destroying yourselves. I think that people are incepting this idea and inserting this idea into your minds that you need to be doing something other than focusing on a short squeeze. And that's causing so much animosity and distractions between people that it's getting a little bit ridiculous at this point. Do you have any other positions? Nathaniel, yes. I've got about, I'd have to look. It's either 17 or 18 total positions in my portfolio. I am not overly invested into AMC. I have invested into AMC. What I am willing to hold to absolutely zero or till the short squeeze occurs. I have no problem holding my position until it just is worthless. Okay, I have not overly, like, if AMC doesn't squeeze, I don't lose my house. And I believe that a lot of people are putting themselves in a position that if they hold their AMC shares and it goes down $5, they start to panic, and that's not the way you should be doing it. Found a stopping point. Hi guys, what is up, Rocket? How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day so far, man. Wes Christian from Naked Shorts. Either way, still no FUD zone. Thomas Samoa, yeah, listen, if Wes Christian is proving Naked Shorts, Wes Christian, trust me, would have a major lawsuit out there right now, and trading would be suspended on AMC as he litigates the naked shorts that he would claim are out there. So you gotta wonder, is he putting his money where his mouth is? Does he have the lawsuit filed right now? Not yet, so therefore there's no proof of them. Brett, sorry I'm late, Clay. My eyes were blurry from sobbing into a pillow when I thought you weren't going live, and I missed the notification. Brett, it's all right, dude. My eyes are a little blurry too, but we are still here, and we're here together, man. Chris, I heard something about hedgies and market makers using money to make from out of the money puts and calls to cover the interest on shorts, thus making them able to short for as long as they want. Yeah, Chris, hedge funds make more money than you will have ever seen in your entire life, all right? And hedge funds know how to make money. They make it on selling puts, they make it on buying puts, they make it on selling calls, they make it on buying calls. And the borrow rate on AMC right now is so low that it's not even a concern for them. They can outstand the current borrow rate and they can withstand the current price action on AMC. We have to do better if we want to squeeze them. Massive cup and handle format, or massive cup and handle 1 minute chart for today. JT Talone, man. I think I got a 5 minute chart on AMC right now. If you guys want to watch a 1 minute chart, that's probably what he's talking about right here. We got a handle here. Yeah, we got it, man. That is a pretty long handle, though, dude. It is a long handle. But if you guys want to watch the 1 minute chart, we can watch that. All the YouTubers can't tell you this for YouTube rules and all that, but I can. Hold. People, they need to cover. There's a lot of money to be made out here. David, listen, I can tell you, man. I can tell you all day long that the longer you hold the squeeze, like the longer you hold the stock, the higher the squeeze is going to go, all right? And, dude, I mean, nobody can tell somebody else what to do with their money. But, yes, people need to realize that if you hold the stock and you don't sell it back to the hedge funds, that's when they have to offer the higher and higher prices. People panic. The new apes see $1 down and panic. Chill. This is class warfare. No revolution is won overnight. They take time. Aaron, they panic so fast, man. And when things don't go their way, it's just like, man, they're just ready to crucify you. Bought 16 more shares of AMC today. I challenge all watching now to go do the same. I triple-double dog dare ya. Left-wing wacko adding 16 shares to his portfolio. I love it, left-wing wacko. And, guys, you have been triple-double dog dared. That's like a 6x dare. So I dare you, triply-double the dog, to listen to left-wing wacko there and go do that. Clay, what about a collaboration video with Houston Wade today to discuss the number of AMC shares based on Seg Technologies website with Q2 AMC earnings, voting on certain questions for AMC. Mike Millspaw? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but Mike, here's the deal, man. I would be more than willing to collaborate with anybody, but at this point in time, I don't know if how respectful is Wade's audience, because it seems like the vast majority of people calling themselves apes out there right now are not very respectful. And if your opinion differs from them, or if you use some sort of logic that they don't agree with, it's bad news. So I don't know. I don't know too much about his audience. What do you think, man? I'm more than willing. I'm more than happy to discuss it with somebody, but not if they're going to be dumb about it. There's clearly so much manipulation and cheating going on, yet the SEC and FINRA have done nothing. All they have done hasn't really done much. They are still cheating the system. How can we win? Chris, man, if you believe that you can't win, you got to get out now, dude. You got to get out now. If you believe in all of the corruption, all of the manipulation, and you believe that you can't win, you're not fit, man. You're not fit for it. Leave the gun, take the cannoli, buy AMC. AOA, yes, that is the plan. I love pyramid schemes. I'm cool, says. Fast success is a scam. Waiting for the moon is a process. This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. Yes, guys, absolutely. And Rocket loves pyramid schemes probably just as much as I do. Thank you, bro, for doing this. We love green days and red days as well. Hedgies don't understand that. They want the shares they need to cover. Simple as that. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of people that panic really, really hard on red days. Like, my wife, Jennifer, said you were extremely handsome. Jennifer, not as handsome as Denny. I can confirm. I have seen Denny, and if I could choose differently, I would choose Denny's face. 40,000 votes so far. Creighton, crazy, isn't it? 40,000 voters with what? 40 million votes? Must be 1,000 each in everybody's portfolio. Natalie says, Brett, internal Zoom meeting schedule is a pyramid scheme. It could be. And Mr. Simon jumping right on that. I am single, Natalie. There you go. But leaves in the trees, diamond hands, slacktivist. I like it, man. My wife said no babies until the squeeze. Amar. Smart lady, man. Smart lady. I'm cool. Would you like to embark on an opportunity with Brett and I? All you have to do is recruit 3 people, and those 3 people recruit 3 people, and voila, you're a successful business owner. Dude, I'm in. I can recruit 6 people, and if you just let me join. Where are all these hood orders the other day? Not order flow delayed like AMC always is. Left wing wacko. Good question, man. Probably because they wanted the stock to go up, right? Anyone talking about manipulation needs to understand this is the foundation of change. This is about the squeeze. We won't clean up everyone at once. Chris, a lot of people think we will, man. Sip this dip and wait for the rip. I'm cool. Every time I read I'm cool with a K, I want to read I'm Kool-Aid. And then you're talking about sipping, and I really wanted to read I'm Kool-Aid. Clay, you had around 1,000 viewers yesterday. At the same day, you still stuck to your guns and posted something that people will hate hearing or not agree with. Respect shows your true character. Destroy the darkness, man. Look, it's just... That's just me, though, dude. Listen, I really respect everybody who's respectful in here. And there's a lot of people in here every single day, and I'm at the point now where I'm like, yeah, man, I'm friends with those guys. They're cool. We hang out on every day. I've never met them in person, but I like them. But it still doesn't mean that I'm trying to like fit your agenda or tell people what they want to hear or anything like that. If you don't want to hear it and you like don't like me because of it, I understand that. But you still need to see an alternative, and I'm okay with I'm okay with doing that. It's just what I do, man. What happens if we get 100 million votes with an average of 1,000 shares or 80,000 votes with that average? 100 million votes with a 1-share average, Creighton. That would mean, listen, and that's still possible. Well, no, because that's 100 million votes with a 1,000-share average. Yeah, dude, you could get that average, though, right? You could get that average. But when everybody else jumps on, they'll bring that average back down, man. So, bro, I was 4th. Brother man Ben, you probably were 4th. What are you talking last night on the video, or are you talking today? Oh, my lord, look at Hood. I don't even know what's going on with Hood. 8 followers, erratic, unpredictable, emotionally unstable. I don't know if he is. Green so far, let's go. My goodness, it's been quite some time since I've seen Montre in the chat. What is going on, Montre? Hopefully you're having a good day, man. Let's screw big money. Ryan, you know how you screw big money? You don't do it by going in and crying when somebody posts something you don't want. All you do is take their money from them, man. They've written you, if you have 1 share of AMC, they wrote you a blank check. Now, I don't care, dude, if you take $35 for that blank check, or if you take $3,500 for that blank check. But you have to realize that anyone that has bought a share of AMC at this point has bought a blank check, and it's up to you to decide how much you're going to take for that. Don't listen to somebody else that's going to tell you it's going to 100,000 for sure. Don't listen to somebody else that's going to tell you blah, blah, blah. Listen to yourself and hold out as long as you possibly can. Destroy the darkness! Thank you very much for the super sticker, Destroy the Darkness. Good job to you, dude. Good. Thank you. Listen, thank you, Destroy the Darkness, for the good job. But good job to you, man. Good job to you. Good job to you. Destroy the Darkness. I appreciate the super sticker. I appreciate all the super chats that come across. And I believe that we are all doing a good job. All right? Just because a lot of people get mad or they hear something that they don't want to hear doesn't mean they're not holding either. I still believe they're holding, but I believe that they're going to be drastically disappointed when they realize there's not 5 billion shares. Picked up 20 more blank checks this morning. Michael adding to his blank check. Dude, that is a good collection to have. A blank check collection. And, yeah, man. Each one of those is worth as much as you want it to be as long as you hold it. If you sell it now, guess what your blank check is worth? $31.35. Am Cool Bacontron. Thank you very much for the super sticker. Wow. 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 Thank you very much, Am Cool Bacontron, for the super sticker, man. I appreciate that. And I don't know if you were in WoW or not, but I do like that one. I've only seen that super sticker one other time. Claybro, Blank Check was a great movie. Look at this stuff he bought with $1 million. I'm telling you, Irving. And look at this stuff that you can buy with $1 million as well. Irving, you are being missed. Hope you're doing better. Irving, you're always in here, aren't you, man? Shrudy, you're being missed, too. We like when you're in here. Seth says my arm hurts. Seth, why's your arm hurt, man? Matt Core's on Fox Business today? Dang, man. What time? What time is Matt Kors on Fox Business? Why do so many people think the hedges will 100% cover the FTDs this coming time? Sumo Lee, I don't know, because they're supposed to cover their FTDs. First time I ever paid a super chat. Well, Cool Bacon-tron, I sincerely thank you.
Something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds.
Cool Bacon-tron, apparently your name sounds like Google. Cool Bacon-tron, I sincerely thank you. If that was your very first super chat ever and you sent it to me, truly, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hood screws people over again. Greedy public offering. Yeah, dude. It looks like they could have probably offered their share price at a little bit of a higher price, though, couldn't they? Bad overacting. Come on, bro. Del Toro, what are you talking about, man? Talking about the super chat? You didn't like the super chat? That was acting like a super chat, though. Brother man, Claybro, hopefully I will be getting some money I am owed soon. Now I'll be able to pay off my debts and buy more AMC. Zooey mama baby. Yes, brother man Ben, it sounds like a good plan to me. You said fake shares don't have any voting power. They do not. So what would happen when someone with fake shares tries to vote? They wouldn't be able to. Since we know that the broker thinks it's a real share. Compton, here's the deal, man. The broker doesn't think it's a real share. Here's what the broker does, all right? The broker facilitates the transaction. They are the broker between you and the seller, the buyer and the seller. Now, the broker knows when that transaction does not take place. When they facilitate it, and either you don't send the money or the guy doesn't send the shares, they know that that transaction does not go through. That's why it gets marked with an FTD or a failed to deliver, and it's sent on over to the SEC, man. So the brokers know which ones don't have voting rights, which ones are borrowed, which ones are lent out, and if they didn't, why would brokers even exist if they're not brokering the transaction there? Think about that. Hey, bro. Yep, the super chat. Del Toro. Well, dude, that's exactly what you got to do, man. Of course, you have to overact on the super chats. I'm a broker now. Brother and Ben, I would believe it. It sounds like everybody is. I think fake shares must count as they all say that they are shares. Update on the total. If near everyone has at least some fake shares, then this would have shown. Yes. But the real shares are the ones with voting rights, guys. Naked shorts do not have voting rights. If I don't trust Clay, bro, no more due to no naked shorts FUD. Ultimate Blue Eyes White Dragon. Well, here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. It's not FUD, okay? If the fact that I tell you there are no naked shorts out there, or there are extremely limited amount of naked shorts, I'm willing to say that there are equivalent naked shorts to the FTDs, okay? So if there's I believe the most FTDs we've seen on any day was like 27 million for AMC back when AMC shot up to $20 in January. So at any given time, I will say there is as many naked shorts outstanding as there are FTDs that have yet to be rectified. So if you want more naked shorts than that, or more naked shares than that, okay. But why? Why do you want more naked shares than that? That's an important question. Why? And that's not rhetorical. So, Blue Eyes White Dragon, why do you want more naked shares? Tell me. Can FTDs be hidden with options? Compton. Are the FTDs in Brazil? No, your FTDs are not in Brazil. Listen, man, FTDs, they can't be hidden with options. They can be cleared up, and they can have the amount of shares potentially on hand to cover and all of that stuff with that. So they can use their options to potentially borrow shares, but they can't do that. They can't hide an FTD. If the transaction does not go through, it gets marked. They can't clear up an FTD simply because of that. But if they have the contract to buy those shares would essentially be available for borrow. Nick F says, hey bros, what is up? What first time super chat and he ignores it? Ahmed, dude, you think that I ignored a super chat, man? Ahmed, you must be new to the channel, dude. Either that or you don't pay attention to anything. What's up, Clay? Are you going to live stream during the squeeze? Cody, yeah, dude, most likely, but not. I mean, it just depends. Do you want me to? If the hedge funds aren't even sure about naked shorts being present, how could you be sure there are no naked shorts? I don't think anyone can realistically predict that there are or are not naked shorts present. Creighton, yeah, man. Yeah, but here's the deal. So naked shorts don't come into existence from people just wanting naked shorts to exist. Naked shorts come into existence from the fail to delivers. So if hedge funds aren't sure that they exist, hedge funds don't know about the transaction. That's the broker that knows about the transaction. So I can confidently tell you that estimating based on 30,000 people voting is very difficult. That you should be skeptical of that. Consulted with me on naked shorts. Rocket, probably. Might have missed it. I got some uni work by Claybro, kind sir. Brother man Ben, have fun doing your homework there. Hopefully it goes pretty easy for you. If there transpires to be millions of naked short synthetics, how can the hedgies literally buy back million shares that exist? That's the one that stumps me, Ross. So they would have to buy the share and sell it to you, and then you would have to sell the share, and then they'd have to buy it back off you again, and then sell it back. So they would have to buy the same share back. If 5 billion shares existed, they would need to buy each share 10 times over. So I think that's what everybody's wanting naked shares to exist for, is the fact that they would have to buy each share 10 times over, and then they wouldn't be just paying you, like if the stock price was $1,000 per share, they would pay you 1,000 and 1,000 and 1,000. They'd have to buy it back 10 times over, man. So I think that's why people want all the naked shares to exist. The Ape Father will fight. There's billions of naked shorts. Ape Father. I don't know if that's the real Ape Father or not. But dude, if you want there to be billions of naked shares, man, I think we're at this point in society where if you want it to be, like if you just want it in your mind, then it's there. So if you guys want 1 billion naked shorts, guess what? There's 1 billion naked shorts. If you want the sky to be green and the grass to be blue, guess what? The sky is green and the grass is blue. So if that's what you need to stay in this play, I say stay in the play, man. We at the point that hedge funds will only cover when they go bankruptcy. Just hold. Yes, Ryan. We are at the point that the hedge funds will only cover when they're close to bankruptcy, and that is true, man. That is true. I don't think they're gonna willingly go out and cover these shares. So when they get to the point of bankruptcy is when they get to the point of margin calls. So we gotta hold out for a margin call. Rockets in the chat, people. Come on. January Rockets. Aaron, Silentine. Yes, man. We need the Rockets in the chat right now. Billion short shares. Ammo, man. If you're on it, you're on it. See, Clay gets nervous and he takes a drink. Doc Airline. Yeah, it might have something to do with nerves. It could be that, but it could also be the fact that, like, my mouth's a little dry. One of the two. My shares identify as naked shorts, man. One Cloudy. Guess what your shares are then, dude? You're holding naked shorts. If your shares identify as naked shorts, they're naked shorts, man. Who am I? Who am I to tell you they identify as regular shares? Nobody. I just purchased 340 shares through ACH transfer. Boom, boom. I'm crazy. Lord help me squeeze. Let's go, Denny. I'm hoping for the squeeze just as much as you are, man. Why can't the shorts just keep buying puts and options and make money on the up and up and use us as holders? Taco. They can. They can. And they are still doing that. Good one, Cloudy. Yeah, it was actually a pretty good one. By the way, I don't think there are billions of fake shares. I think there could be around 100 million at worst. Compton. Yeah, I'm still not on board for 100 million, but at least you're a lot more realistic, dude. At least you're in the realm of reality where, like, a number like that can be justified. Really can't trust anything the Ape Father says. Says one thing, then another. Maybe. Okay, because mom and family also do, but I gotta have your approval. Oh, darn it, I missed Cookie's previous comment. But, yes. Cookie, you have my approval if that's what you're looking for. How do we know the shorts are covered? How do we know when the shorts are covered? Chris, good question, man. You're probably not going to know real time unless you trust with your life or Texas data. But it depends, man. It depends. So shorts are being reported. I know nobody trusts anybody's reporting numbers these days. So Difficult to say with all sincerity, man. If you don't trust the numbers that are being reported, you're not going to know. If you trust the numbers that are being reported, you're going to have to wait until they tell you that there's at least, an extremely low amount of short shares outstanding. Still don't get it, Clay. Retail owns 80%, roughly about 71%, 72% now. Say 400 million. Okay. It's a little less than 400 million at this point. The hedges need to cover 100 million, but say there are 500 million naked synthetics. Once they buy our 400 million, then we don't have any left to sell. Please explain further. Ross. Oh, I can explain that, dude. So when they buy it from you, they're not keeping it for themselves. They're buying it to cover that short position. So, like, say I had a share lent out to them, okay? They buy it off of you, and they give it back to me, and I still have it now. I can sell it back to them. So, let's say Nick F. also had a share lent out that they owed him a naked share on. Then they would buy it back off me, and then they would sell it back to him. So, it started with you, and you sold it, and then I sold it. So it's like they covered two shares there because they covered my position, and they gave it back to me, and then they bought it back off me, and they sold it to Nick. So that would be how that they would get those shares if they were more than the number they needed. The great father in the house, baby. Good morning, Clay Bro. Smashing the like button for Clay Bro. Guy Fuanta, thank you very much. Well, I don't know if I approve him moving to Texas. Wait a second, what? I'm supposed to move to Texas? Cookie, you weren't moving to Ohio, I'm moving to Texas? We need AMC to explode right now. Yes, we definitely do. I believe in synthetic button in Brazil. Yes. Not the only synthetic. Ava does not say one thing and then say another. This is a lie. Lou is the one who does that, man. Everybody does. You see what's going on here, guys? Listen, man. Listen. We're not gonna sit here and say that somebody says one thing, another guy says another thing, and they all change their mind. People do change their minds, all right? And I don't want this to be a place where everybody just bashes everybody else just because you don't like me. Don't start bashing other people too. First time I've been disappointed, not mad, just disappointed at the Ape Father. Darn it, Clay Bro is no longer Ape Father's favorite YouTuber. Stop eating the wrong bananas, no more FUDs. Ape Father, I don't really know if it's you, man, or if it's not you, but it's alright, man. Because if I'm not your favorite YouTuber, it's still okay. I'm pretty sure I'm still M. James's top 5, maybe top 6 at this point. But it's alright, man. You don't have to like me the best. But I do appreciate you, not being dumb about it. At least keeping the respect out there. I don't have to be your favorite, man. I got my son 100 shares of AMC at $29.80 yesterday for his birthday. Bobby, I remember this, man. He's in the green, and he's super excited, running around the house, making ape sounds. Dude, didn't he turn 15 yesterday? He must be really excited if he's running around the house doing ape sounds. Cookie, I can get behind that plan. Now I missed it, darn it. And Cookie retracted it, and Nick F was behind it. Darn it. I'm live in Maryland, Seth. I'm live in Ohio. Ape Father, it's worse than a girl he wants attention. No, listen, Ape Father's a good guy, dude. I still like Ape Father, man. Ape Father makes a lot of funny videos. So would you agree that 100,000 voters is an okay sample size? I think, not really, man. Not really. I think regardless of anything, we could potentially prove something with a huge average. Yeah, Compton, I think we need more, though, dude, because I'm going to be honest with you. So, and then a lot of people forget that the 120 share average, it also includes institutional shareholders. And we know from the video yesterday that you guys probably were just rage quitting. We know that the average institutional holder has 340,000 shares. So they're drastically raising the average on that $120 number. There are probably millions of people in the single digits. So if they voted, which they're probably going to tell you their vote doesn't count, they don't matter at this point, and they're not going to vote. So it's difficult. It's difficult to use that any sample size unless we had everybody vote. And hey, man, if we had everybody vote, and I'll be completely honest with you, if we had everybody vote, if all 4.1 million or 4 million, however many shareholders there are at this point, if they did all vote, and and there were more than 513 million shares coming in, yeah, I would be surprised, but that's when I would be like, okay, something's wrong here. Either something in the system or something's wrong with the amount of shares outstanding. But yeah, that's the thing, though, man. That's the thing, and I'm afraid that if it was proven that the amount of shares that people think exist didn't exist, they would just say that those numbers are being manipulated. So that's like, it's almost a battle that's not even worth fighting. I'm a Texas Forever cowgirl, LOL Rocket. I like Texas Forever. Do you want to get I'll exit Texas for the first time and head to Ohio. Texas Forever. Let's go. Oh man, AOA, I missed it. Sorry, man. AOA, resend it again, dude. I missed it. Unfortunately, we cannot prove it with a high average. There needs to be absolutely no doubt before anyone can act on it, and it's unlikely that it happens unless the shares show in the vote. Yeah, Pringleton, and that's like the main thing that I'm getting behind. You know, we have a small average with a lot of people voting a lot of shares at this point. And I understand that, guys. I understand that we've got 30,000 people voting 40 million shares. Okay? I get it. But there's probably a lot of people, and you may not believe it because we are so focused on AMC, but there's people holding AMC in their portfolios that have never watched a YouTube video on AMC. They've never been in a Reddit forum, and they've never been on Twitter, and they hold AMC in their portfolio. It might be one share. Those people exist. Won't change a darn thing. I guarantee you it won't, and they'll all be done talking about it next week after the earnings call. So, yes, that's manipulation. Could be... could be manipulation. Doc Airline. I missed what you said before, though, man. Sorry. Following up from a question from yesterday, asked top 3 catalysts from the other short squeezes. You said volume number 1. Could you explain why you think that? Thanks. Yeah, absolutely, Ross. So I think the volume is one of the things that we can actually control by holding the stock, right? And days to cover, a lot of people don't focus on days to cover because they want high volume because they think high volume equals higher prices. It's not necessarily true. High volume does not equal high prices. High volume means that those shares are not available to cover. Now, you guys saw when the shares aren't available to borrow, what happens to the borrow rate? The borrow rate goes up. We saw a borrow rate at 80 to 100% a couple months ago, right? When no shares were available to borrow. If no shares are available to purchase, if the volume, and you guys probably think there are no shares available to purchase, but if the volume goes so low, I want it to go to 0. If it goes so low that we are guaranteeing the hedge funds they cannot buy those shares back, that increases the risk on those short positions substantially, so much that the lenders will say that that's enough and this has to be dealt with now. But they can't find new shares. You guys think they're just going to issue themselves naked shorts? They can't find new shares. What they can find is money. They can close out another position, take that profit, cover losses on AMC. They can go out, they can short another position, cover their losses on AMC. They can go out, they can buy call options, exercise, and sell those shares and find money to cover their losses on AMC. The thing they can't do is find shares. You guys are going to say they can't because there's naked shorts. But what they can't do is they can't just find shares that don't exist. Wait, are we doing this, guys? There's many near Ohio. What's near Ohio, darn it? I don't even know. Play, I know we're here at this point. Fundamental don't matter. But on Monday, when the earnings come out, will AMC go up? Robert, I'm not exactly sure if it's going to go up to, but I do think that Adam Aaron is going to have some very good news for shareholders during the earnings call on Monday. I'm looking forward to it. No, it's not manipulation. It's a differential equation. It's where y is unknown function of x or of x1 and x2, and f is a given function. Well, dude, if you can make the numbers do whatever you want, can't you? If we sell simultaneously, could we create a squeeze or at least trigger a FOMO catapult situation? If we sell simultaneously, dude, we would want to buy simultaneously. We don't want the stock price to go down, do we? We want the stock price to go down? Cookie talking about music maybe? I don't even know. Oh man, I missed it. We are all family. Got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Irving, listen, we are family, all right? I'm pretty sure the only person in my family that doesn't have a share of AMC is my grandpa. I'm pretty sure that's the only one. Clay, which city do you live in Ohio? Yadvir, Calcat. Dude, if I tell you that, you're probably going to come try to find my house, man. I think that some brokers haven't been able to fulfill some orders or part of any. Shows we're close to what you're talking about. Yeah, Pringleton, man, if that's the case, and they can't actually fill their orders and people are willing to hold the stock to the point that they can't find those shares, then that is good news. That gets me excited, Pringleton. I like that. Any guesstimate on how long a short squeeze takes? Nathaniel, as long as people are willing to hold the stock. If they can't buy it back, it's going to take longer. If they can buy it back, like if they offer you $32 a share and you take it, then it's not going to last very long at all. But if they offer you $3,000 and you still won't take it, it's going to last a while. Every buyer has a seller and vice versa. There isn't a pool of shares that is running low. Doc Airline. Yeah, I mean, that's true. But that's why... I guess it would depend on where that error came from, because sometimes the broker owns shares, right? And sometimes the broker uses their own pool of shares that currently aren't being sold. And if they don't want to sell you those shares, they might tell you that shares aren't available. Or if they've already been lent out, if they don't want to broker that transaction through a market maker or something, they might give you some sort of an error like that. Also, love Clay's sister. There, I said it. Shayna, your move. Shayna, if you're listening right now, hopefully you're having a good day at school. And Rocket said it, man. Ball's in your court now, Shayna. Let's go. It's all about El Pastor. Yes, Irving. Could all be about that. So we actually have one here in town of tacos and corn on cob. What? Oh my gosh, Besser. Oh, yep. We have in options and the pineapple. Dude, is this a restaurant we're talking about? Just banked BTBT. Very nice, Del Toro. Grabbing gains on stocks other than AMC. Very good, man. I'm okay with day trading stocks other than AMC. $100 by end of August. TY. I hope so, man. I hope we hit 100 by the end of August. But you're not going to sell at 100 though, are you? Because I feel like a lot of people are going to sell at $100. I truly do. So many people out there, I see the sentiment, man. I see the sentiment shifting from excitement to nervousness when the stock price goes down. That it really hits home with me, because I think you guys might have too much invested. Price didn't drop today because I wonder if it has to do with the fact that AMC was put on SSR list as it dropped 10% plus yesterday. Mo money, it very well could have to do with that. But it also could just have to do with the fact that we are at a significant level of support, man. That $30 level of support is very significant. So, several reasons that it could be. Still holding my AMC though? Absolutely, Del Toro. I imagine you are. And guys, don't think that AMC has to be the only stock in your portfolio. Del Toro is killing it. He's holding what he can afford to hold in AMC, and he's making money elsewhere at this point. That's what I like to see. We have plans to buy and hold, but what happens when the mother of all short squeezes happens? There doesn't seem to be a plan to buy, hold, and keep holding. What are YouTubers' plans to calm the apes and get the best price? Ross, very good. What's your favorite taco? Cookie. You mean like taco place or just like meat? Or what are we talking about? I just love tacos in general. Ross, good question, man. Good question. And this is what I have to say about that. I can't keep you holding, okay? I can't keep you holding. But I can explain to you the importance of holding out as long as possible. Because there's 300 people in here, man. You know, I'm not talking to all 4 million shareholders of AMC. So they're not going to have any idea what's going on. But if everybody holds out, the stock price has to go up when it's required for the hedge funds to buy it back. Because right now, if there was zero volume on the stock's not going to go down. The stock's not going to go up. The stock's going to sit. It's just going to trade flatlined at $31.86. It's just going to flatline at $31.86. If it's during the short squeeze, if we start to see prices $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, and you're thinking that you can't hold anymore, you know that you held out as long as you possibly could. And could you potentially miss out? Hey man, if you're the only one that sells, absolutely. But if everybody else sells as well, you held out as long as possible, and that's what it came down to. So it's something that is going to have to be an individual decision when that time comes. And I can't tell you to continue holding. All I can do is explain to you the importance of holding and restricting the supply for the short squeeze to actually happen. Can you explain an easy, quick scenario on if the squeeze were to happen right now? Let's say it was 50,000 per share and you had 100 shares. What's the fastest way you would dump them? Bolo, just click the sell button, man. The fastest way to dump them is to click the sell button. I mean, the only thing you risk on clicking the sell button on a market order at that point at $50,000 is the fact that we could be trading in $5,000 increments. We could be going 4,500 to 5,500 to 60,000 to back down to 50,000, and you might click market order and you might get filled at $45,000 or $43,000 or something. That's the only thing you risk, but that's going to be the quickest way to get rid of those stocks. I'm up 11% today. Very nice stonk puppets. I'm selling when I have enough money to buy an ape zoo. Mo money. That's a very interesting. You should also start a reality TV show afterwards. Like Tiger King, you could be the Ape King, man. I say if you're going to buy an ape zoo, at least make it worth your while. Clay, hope you are well. M. James, hope you are well as well, man. Thank you. Bruh, can you grow your beard for good luck? Darn, just shave when we are Brazilianaires. Brazilianaires. Dude, are we Brazilianaires or bazillionaires? Yeah, dude, I could grow my beard, but I actually shaved it this morning. It was looking pretty long, so I trimmed it this morning. Sold 13.26 shares when I bought back at a lower price, now 13.44. I hope I did not hurt the apes. It was scary, so I won't do it again. Troy, what was scary about it? But no, dude, here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. Like doing that, listen, you can day trade, you can swing trade, all of that. Would it hurt? Here's what it hurts. It hurts momentum if you're selling the stock, but also you don't know who you're selling it to. So if you're selling it to somebody else who's willing to eat those shares at $30 and $31.81, great. You sold it to somebody else who's willing to hold it. But you could have sold all 13.26 shares to a hedge fund, and then they have those shares to cover their shorts with. So that's the only thing that you need to consider risky in that situation. Clay, what's your favorite kind of meth? Heisenberger? Blue Sky? Heisenberg? Blue Sky? Yeah, dude, I don't have a favorite one of those. And Blue Sky sounds nice, but I just don't know about it. Masquerade. Whatever the Masquerade is. Okay, TMI. Masquerade. Very nice. Shout out to the Mass Investor. What's going on, man? Hopefully you're having a good day. I don't know if you're live streaming me right now, and that's why people are coming in. But if you are, dude, hopefully you're having a good day. He's watching, shouting you out. Mass Investor, thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. We were talking about you a couple minutes ago. And hopefully you're having a good day today. Thank you guys very much for the raid. I appreciate it as always. Clay bro, TMI just gave you mad props. Well, I don't know if he gave me mad props or not, but I appreciate that, Mass Investor. And thank you very much for doing that. TMI sent us. Well, it sounds like TMI is in here and he sent you guys what is going on. Hopefully all of you guys are having a great day today. And yes, today's a very interesting day. So, Davey, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Hit that like button for Clay, bro. M. James, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. What do you think of the hedge funds gain off Robinhood to cover AMC shorts? Intoxicate. Yeah, I think that they absolutely are gaining off every position possible and any other position possible that they have out there. They're definitely making as much money as they can, and that's why I'm so much more on board with restricting supply than I am driving the price up. If we drive the price up, they will find ways to make money. If we don't sell them the stock, I say it, man, with such hesitancy because I know you guys are all on board with the naked shares, but if we don't sell them the stock, they can't make that stock. So that's why restricting supply is so much more important than driving the price up. Christopher Curdy, thank you for the popcorn, man. I appreciate that. Way too much butter, but I still like it. Thank you very much, Christopher Curdy. I appreciate the super chat. And AMC is just running right now, guys. I love it. We're back out of this range right here. This is the upper level of the support range that I wanted to at least stay in and bounce off of, though. So we're doing very good to test the top of this, and hopefully we break right out of this and continue to move higher throughout the rest of the day. Who are the Cleveland Gladiators? What's Cleveland Guardians? No, I have no idea. Never heard of them. Cleveland Indians, maybe. Clay Bro, what is up? E190. Got tired of sitting at a waiting lobby. Very good, man. Well, now you're doing good. I've been in TMI's chat this whole time. M. James. And now you're over here, too. You've been in TMI's chat, and now you're over here, too. Hanging in both. I like it. Hey, Clay, I found out why you keep ignoring my tags on Twitter and not following me back. My account was set to private and only follow receipt. Chillin' Charlie the 8, man. My bad. I did not think I was ignoring anybody's tags. I even like the comments when people have nothing but disrespect to say. So, yeah, dude, I'm not ignoring anybody's comments, but if you were set to private, I should be able to see them now. Chillin' Charlie. Yes, over 32. Del Toro, we are looking good. Clay, the wetness got to your microphone. It's popping a bit, but we can still hear you. Darn it, man. Why is the wetness spreading? Thanks, Clay. Intoxicate. Absolutely. Well, we're moving up. We're moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Nice, Irving. We're definitely moving up. It's a good song. Our calls are starting to print. Very good. Boom, boom, breakout. Look at the AMC chart, ladies and gentlemen. It is looking very good. No more Jeremy. I still have the chipmunk, dude, but the chipmunk, I think the shill's been getting the chipmunk, man, because the chipmunk has not come in to eat in the last 2 days. And he just ran right by the door this morning. He didn't even want to come in and eat. So, chipmunk is still around, but he doesn't like me at the moment. Literally, I'm a toaster. What is going on, Toaster? I'm glad you learned how to use YouTube. AMC to 40 end of week, I get a Cheez-It tattoo. 60 end of week, I get an ape eating it. Okay, so all we got to do is get AMC to $40 by the end of the week, and the Toaster is going to get a Cheez-It tattoo. And if AMC closes at 60 by the end of the week, I'm getting an ape eating it. Dude, so that means if I buy a $40 strike call option expiring tomorrow, and it expires in the money, not only will I make a lot of money, you are also going to have a Cheez-It tattoo. Where are we getting this tattoo, Toaster? And thank you. I don't know if I said thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. Where are we getting this tattoo? That could potentially be more important than the tattoo itself. We need to know. Where is this being tattooed on your body at? Shout out to the Dog Pound. We get the Dog Pound in here too now? Like, what is going on? Why is the wetness spreading? Irving, why is the wetness spreading, man? Why is the wetness spreading? It's just what I need to know. My wetness is spreading with those candles. Quorum, very nice. Just keep it away from your phone, though, man. Irving, marry me? He might. The wetness is spreading, bro. Michael, it's dangerous, dude. When the wetness spreads and it gets too close to your phone, it can ruin it. And my phone is a prime example of that. My phone does not charge anymore. Any word on how earnings are gonna be? Jeremy, I'm optimistic about earnings. Clay, the hedge fund is out of the country. Can it take longer than the 2 settlement cycle for report trades? NT, it shouldn't, man, because they're still taking place on our exchange. They're still taking place on our exchange, dude, so it shouldn't have anything to do with our regulations and our settlement periods. Denny Oliver, boom, boom, breakout AMC. Thank you very much for the super chat, Denny Oliver. I appreciate that, and AMC is definitely breaking out of this resistance level to the upside. I'm loving it right now. Make some money, Clay, bro. We apes need more bananas. That's what I'm talking about, Liddy. We do need more bananas. We need to get more shares of AMC and not sell back to the hedge funds. If we get 100,000, I'm getting a Trump tattoo. Stomp puppets. Eating a Cheez-It or just a Trump tattoo? And where are you getting that Trump tattoo? Didn't AMC hint at good earnings? Compton. Yeah. And we've had some, listen, I don't know good earnings in the aspect of how high expectations are. I don't know. Their expectations for revenue was somewhere around like $345 million being earned. I believe the earnings expectations were for a 93-cent per share loss. But so I don't know how those compare, but I believe that we're going to hear a lot of good things from Adam Aaron about, how well the blockbusters have done, how more people are willing to go to the theaters. And I'm not gonna sit here and speculate on anything coronavirus related or anything like that, but I do think that we are going to hear a lot of good news coming from Adam Aaron during the earnings call. Is this the high for the day, Claude? I don't know. It looks like we're testing this level again. If we fall back down, it could be the high of the day, but I'm hoping for a breakout, man. It looks like we tested this level in the morning, and we're looking for a breakout right now. What's up, bro? Tato minus the chip. J Bones. It saddens me that I'm minus the chip right now. I need to get the chip back. Check earningswhisper.com. We got earnings expectations on earningswhisper.com. I think they got that easily. Creighton, the $345 million revenue expectations that we were talking about. Yeah, I haven't looked. Does anybody know like the box office results of some of the more recent films that have come out, like Fast and Furious, Black Widow? Like, what are the numbers on that? Could we break 345 million pretty easily? Has anybody been paying attention to that? Oh, it's a crooked W or a cup and handle break, and I like it. I like it, man. We got a double top here, but hopefully we continue to break through this and we don't get stuck at this level. I mean, you guys can see, boom, tested it here on the first candle of the day, boom, tested it here again, boom, tested it here again. This is some serious resistance. I'm leaving this line here, but we got some serious resistance in this range right here. So we'll leave this one on, make it a little bit bigger. We got some serious resistance in this range right here that we need to break through if we're going to continue moving higher. We love the whales. I blame the free popcorn if earnings are bad. Jeremy, you might be onto something because they do make a lot of money from concessions. What up, homie? What's going on, PD Pete? Jeremy? No, I got you again. Okay, yeah. But, dude, they do make a lot of money off concessions. 32.66, your chart is backlogged. Is it better now? I might have accidentally minimized it, and if you minimize it, Streamlabs doesn't pick it up. We need Michael Keaton back as Batman. Stonk Puppets, that could help us. I know that could help us. I want to learn high and epoxy. What? I want to learn high and epoxy. My life. What? Boom! PD Pete, we're looking for a breakout. So we are getting serious, PB. We are getting serious. Whale call for Power Hour. Let's bring them in, guys. Bring all the whales in for Power Hour and watch this thing bust through this resistance level, and we're going to do it. I like big butts, and I will not lie. Bro. All you other bros can't deny. When a cookie walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face. Yeah. AMC gets sprung. Night, there's going to be a breakout into the city zones. Don't you dare to try and stop us. No one could for long. Thin Lizzy, I like it. Why did AMC go up today? What's different about today than yesterday? Buy, sell shares are similar? No. 3 to king, man. Support and resistance levels. It's bouncing off that level of support. People started to eat it in the 20s, and it goes higher. Also, we're on the short sale rule right now. The short sale rule is active right now, so we can't get shorts unless it's coming from the best bid. So those two things lead to a better scenario for AMC. Today, I mean. Oh, today. Today instead of tonight. So you mean? Dude, you guys know so many songs that I don't even know. Volatility. Yeah, it is pretty volatile today. I feel like AMC should close its lowest performing locations. At this rate, with AMC being the biggest movie theater chain and having newfound support from apes, I think companies should be good. Compton, 100% agree with that. I don't know about their lowest performing locations. I don't know how many locations underperform, but dude, you might be on to something. Now is definitely a good time to look into becoming lean. They don't need a bunch of locations open if they can't afford them. Nice green candles. Nini Wacket is looking very good. We're testing this resistance and hopefully we break right through it. The dip. People who got in at 40 and up, it's a discount for them for sure. Matthew, it is definitely a discount for them. I miss the drive-in. I haven't been to the drive-in in a long time, man. It's been a long time since I've been to the drive-in. I forget the last movie I saw there. I bought some Hood today at 63. I'm chasing. Well, how you doing, Claude? What's Hood at right now? I don't even know. Are you making or are you losing? Jeremy, that's why Clay is the best. I missed what Jeremy... Oh, I like this guy who responds to you without having you to pay him money. Jeremy, you're more than welcome to pay me money if you want, but I will also respond to you if you don't pay me money. But if you want to pay me money, great. If you don't want to pay me money, great. What do we got here? If you... What's the short sale? So, short sale rule, if it falls more than 10% intraday, they put it on a short, they activate the short sale rule, and then shorts, the stock can't be shorted unless it's shorted from the best bid of the day. So, it limits the amount of downward pressure shorts can put on a stock in any one given day. Rocket! Thank you for the super chat. Shout out to Cookie, Brett, M. James, Irving, Natalie, Oil Tipped, Nick F, AMC Trapper, Shrudy, Lisa, Crypto Rocketeer, and, ladies and gentlemen, Nini Waka. Shout out to all of you guys. Rocket! And also a shout out to you, my man. See you guys in here every day. Man, I do, listen. All of you guys that are in here every day, even the guys that aren't typing in the chat every day, but you are in here every day, thank you so much for hanging out with us, man. Thank you. And you know what? Thank you so much for not jumping me after and just being nice. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Hello from Reading UK. Hello, Luke from Ohio. The short share restricts short shares on a stock that has declined in 10% or in price by 10% or more from the previous day's close. Irving, thank you very much for getting that out in the chat right there. Yeah, and it's in effect for the rest of that trading day through the following trading day. So since AMC fell 10% yesterday, the short sale rule took effect throughout the rest of yesterday's trading day and today as well. Luca, AMC, baby! Why did I not get a shout out, Rocket? 3 to King, man. Come on. Shout out to you, 3 to King. Shout out to you, man. What's up, Team Chipmunk? I'm here every day. Just can't respond all the time. DD214 is also a name you guys know by now. J Bones, thank you, man. For real. I come in here for me, not you. Doc Airline. It's probably true, but you are also in here all the time, man. I know you are. All of you guys, listen, trust me. I know the name. I know the name. Irving, yeah. Marine Corps Brat, yes. Doc Airline, Cookie. Luke? I don't know your name yet, Luke. You got to get in the chat a little bit more, man. Rocket, clearly. Henry, darn it. I wish I bought in the 20s. I get paid tonight. It's all right. Don't know your name yet, though. Gary, still getting to know you. Jake Sky, thank you, Clay, here every day. Absolutely, man. John, simple name, but I need to get that one a little bit better. Once trigger, Clay randomly screams and scares the heck out of me. Dude, you gotta pay attention, man. I do randomly scream, but it's not Tourette's, I promise. It's just the fact that, like, Rocket sends a super chat or something, so it gets me to scream. Let's go to 53. Chris is always in here, too. Matthew, Martin, Benny, Patchy. Patchy, you're not in here all the time, are you? We're from Connecticut. Patchy! Good deal, man. Saw Planet of the Apes at a drive-in in California in the 70s. Nice, Papa Mac. Bajas. What? Boom. Denny's in here all the time, too. Know me. Taco Socks. Definitely. DD214. I'm just not as popular. DD214. Yeah, you are, man. I know your name. One Whale jumped the game. Mutu's in here a lot as well. Henry. Is it bad that I want to retest the 20s again to buy? No, it's not bad that you want to, man. But we just never know if we will, right? We never know if we will. Johan, I've been here every day since yesterday. Johan, 2 days in a row. I like it, dude. Are you anti-puppet? What about us? Stunk puppets. Definitely not anti-puppet. I'm with you too, man. I post too much. Del Toro, you do not post too much, man. Easy Beats from North Korea. Is everything okay over there? Beats, everything okay? Bought at the $28 dip. Very nice, Mr. Armor. Ross, I'm new, but I ask good questions. Yeah, dude, listen, you do ask, I've liked your questions, yes. But and I will also say there's no such thing as a bad question unless you're, like, sarcastically asking the question just to be an idiot. But there's, like, whatever your question or concern is, ask it, but just don't be dumb. But you do have good questions. I like your questions. I love Chipro. Cognitive. I love Chipro too, but I'm pretty sure Chipro stopped loving me because he doesn't even want my sunflower seeds anymore. I only watch on green days. Quorum. It is always. It's okay. Then you haven't been here in a while, have you? We are going. We are going. I blacked last night. Thoughts? What do you mean you blacked last night? What does that mean? They got AMC in North Korea? Paul, I have no idea. AMC is killing it right now. I'm loving this movement to the upside. We're back up 10% today. Down 10% yesterday, up 10% today. Looks like a simian pattern forming. Looks like there's a pattern for everything, isn't there? PB and J or PB and H? What the heck is H? Peanut butter and ham? Are you eating peanut butter and ham sandwiches? South Korea is awesome. North Korea, on the other hand, looks like a groggy pattern going on. Chris, we got a little groggy pattern going on right here. Yes, Mutu Irving. Looks like he's speaking Japanese or Korean. North Korea is the best Korea, Paul. Oh my god. Looks like a froggy pattern. A groggy froggy. Every day. One whale is all we need. Tired of pennies increases. Let's do dollars, Matthew. Absolutely, man. Peanut butter and ham. Is that what it means? I thought it meant peanut butter and ham. Does it really mean peanut butter and drugs? Of course, any question is a good one. I just meant regarding education on stocks, AMC rather than tacos, but the banter helps to keep it balanced. Oh yeah, but it is important that Cookie knows my favorite taco because I can't be eating bad tacos with her. Johan, thank you very much for the super chat. Johan says, best Swedish pronunciation of my name ever from an American. Must be rewarded. Matt always calls me Jonah. Dude, listen, if your name is not Johan, please let me know if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. I don't know if that was sarcastic, if it's like, or whatever, but thank you very much for that super chat. I appreciate that. And hopefully I've at least got it like 90% correct. Where's the next resistance, Clay bro? Del Toro. Let's check that out in a second here. We need a new line. We do. Peanut butter and honey. Ooh, peanut butter and honey. I'm on with that. I'm on with peanut butter and honey. I would do that. Peanut butter and jelly and peanut butter and honey would both be very good. Peanut butter and honey. No, it's perfect. Yes, Johan. Awesome, man. I like it. All right, let's see the next level of resistance we've got. In this range right here, man, we're going to have some trouble in the 3350s. We're going to have some trouble in the 3350s too. So if you guys want to, we can just move this up now. 33 actually is going to be a decent level, but I'm going to say more or less in here. We break this, we're really looking good. We got to keep up here. Alexa, play Boom. I don't have an Alexa, so you're not going to trick me into saying that. My vacation cruise to North Korea was the worst ever. Thumbs down. People don't actually go to North Korea, do they? Run, Forrest, run, Martin. I did not see what Martin had to say, but yes, run. AMC, I just felt like running. Okay, so did you see if I just did a video on your video last night? No, I did not see it. Was he upset? Shout out number 2 to Denny Rocket. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Sorry if I hurt your ears on the screen there, but Rocket, thank you very much for the super chat. Shout out to Denny, DD214, Taco Socks, Marine Corps Brat, Luca, Nufo. I think I got everyone that's consistently in here as of late. Rocket with another super chat. Shout out to everybody. And of course, a shout out to you, Rocket. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you very much for recognizing everybody who is in here on a daily basis. And Luca says, guys, it is time to get hard. Like a diamond. We are hard like a diamond. Luca, it is looking good right now. Thank you very much for the super sticker, Luca. I appreciate that, man. Hopefully all of you guys are hard right now. Like a diamond. And liking what is going on with AMC. Moving into the 33s. Let's go. Slingshot, baby. Fly AMC. All good, Rocket. Doc Airline is also in here all the time. If Elon decided just to troll the shorts and buy 1 billion, knowing it would help to squeeze, that would be awesome. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. But also only if Elon is willing to hold the stock. I don't want to see Elon buy $1 billion worth of AMC and then sell it on a 10% gain and make $100 million, and then he's back out again. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see the dude just come in and make $100 million overnight on a day like today if he's not going to be in for the squeeze. But yes, that would be nice if somebody jumped in, willing to hold it as well. Get hard, like Clay says, like a diamond. Yes, Henry, get hard like a diamond. You know it. Be humble. We only back to 2 days ago. J Angle, yes, we are only back to 2 days ago, but at least, my goodness, at least we have a green day. Man, sentiment was just down, and now it is looking very good. Best friends, Kelby. We are best friends. You're in here too. I like it, man. Kelby, thank you for being in here. We don't need him. We don't need somebody. Bom dia, amigo. Tudo bem? Chad, você fala português? Bom dia. E aí? Como você tá? I need AMC at 36 by the end of today. I have some calls ending Friday. Johan, can I get 102? Claude. He's saying Johan, man. He's saying Johan. He's not saying Jonah. There are naked shorts. Wes Christian said so. I kind of believe that guy. Taco socks, man. Hey, if there are naked shorts, great. Okay, don't listen. I don't believe numbers that are based on 30,000 votes. I am popular. Screenshot the chat and showing off to the wife. Dude, if you want to actually show off to the wife, let me know when the volume is up, and I'll give you a huge shout out, dude. As long as she knows DD214, because that's what you go by. As long as she knows DD214, I'll give you a huge shout out, and then she'll be like, oh my gosh, this dude really is popular. We can make it happen. Sorry, I don't get out much. DD214, it is alright, man. Clay Bro, has Darling, Lauren, and whatever else she's known by been in here lately? Today? No. Not today. What's the volume day? What's the volume, Clay? Mutu. Volume is currently at 77.86 million shares being traded today. We do have a substantial amount of shares, more shares today than we had yesterday. And we are going on a nice run, guys. We are going on a very nice run. I like this. We might break through 33s and go to 34s. This is looking good for me. Claybro goes live. AMC rips to 33. Coincidence? I think not. Alex. You know too much. Holding strong, Rocket, at Jake, we will. Man, I missed what Jake said. Oh, keep buying. AMC. Keep buying AMC. Okay, Jake. 40,000 votes and pretty good looking DD to extrapolate those the real numbers. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It does look good, right? It does look good. But you can make the numbers look, when you know what you want to show, you can make the numbers show what you want. Forgot me, James. James, are you in here every day, James? Come on now. I don't even know. Are you? Luca, there is definitely naked shorts, but probably not billions. But who knows? Nobody knows nothing. Yeah, guys, there's probably not billions of naked shorts out there. At least, I don't know. I'm not trying to, like, sway your opinion on it, even though I think it's kind of naive to think that there are billions of naked shorts out there. Just know that we don't need them, man. And there's, at this point, if it like affects the soul of people like it did in that video last night, I believe that their soul was affected. If it affects their soul in such a way that they can't live without naked shorts, something wrong has happened, because we don't need them, and they need them, and I don't know why. Why doesn't Tesla make electric rockets? I have no idea, Cognitive. They need to make an electric rocket. Could you explain the difference between processing buy orders through dark pools and through market makers? Yeah, Ross. So basically, and there's a huge misconception that dark pool orders never get reported, and nobody knows those orders ever existed. That's not true. They just show up after the order takes place. So if your order gets filled on a dark pool at $33.30, that's going to show up after it takes place, instead of me posting a limit order right now for $33.30. That's going to show up before it takes place until it takes place. If it happens on a dark pool, it shows up after it's filled instead of before. J-Man, thank you for the hot dog, J-Man. How'd you know I'm hungry, man? Dude, why was that hot dog cold? Luca knows I'm hungry too. Luca, thank you very much for the burger, man. I love the burgers so much better than the hot dogs. They're delicious, dude. These YouTube burgers get so much on them, man. Lettuce and cheese and onions and ketchup and mustard and pickles and tomatoes and avocado. These burgers are just loaded, dude. But hot dogs only have mustard. Broke over. We are destroying resistance today. It's like it doesn't even matter. James, to make money. I need to reach $45 to make money. James, we're gonna get there, man. Burn the shorts. Yes, Mutu. We are burning the shorts right now. They're losing a lot of money today. I hate mustard, stonk puppets, but that is all they have on these hot dogs, and I don't know why. Man, if we could fill the gap back up to 40, I would be so happy. I would fill all the gaps. Irving, we're going to do it, man. We're going to do it. We're going back to 40. Clay, I'm listening on audio, and that didn't sound right. PDP, come on, man. Yeah, but listen, you know by now that if you're only listening on audio, you're going to miss some things. Like, you know that by now. Clay, bro, you were so entertaining. Natalie Hess, thank you very much for... Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I don't know how entertaining I actually am, but I do appreciate everybody that hangs out in here. I think dark pools have to go because it affects the price negatively. President of the New York Stock Exchange said that because dark pools, the price doesn't reflect the actual supply and demand of stock. Compton. That's probably one of the best arguments I've had against that I've seen in here. And I 100% agree with that, man. That's the reason I do not like dark pools. I don't think that dark pools are so manipulative that they're the only thing that's keeping AMC from squeezing. There's a lot of people out there that think if we get rid of dark pools, AMC is going to go to $50,000 a share overnight. I don't agree with that. But I do agree that it doesn't level the playing field, and we can't see what they can see. So I like the fact that you put it that way, man. Thank you. Hey, Father, calling you out. Wake up. Clay, you think there's no shady stuff going on in AMC? You're crazy. Ape Father is on your butt big time. VR, man. Listen, I don't know if Ape Father is on my rear end. I currently do not feel him. But, yeah, dude, listen, to the extent that you probably think, I do not think that there's that sort of manipulation going on. I think that it would be much, much lower. A much lower level than you think. Clay, bro, what makes you feel like everyone feels right now seeing that AMC? What makes you, when you enter the chat, Cookie? When you enter the chat. I feel the way everybody feels right now when you enter the chat. Texas in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Clay, any post-COVID stocks other than AMC you're interested in? Or are you just all in on AMC? GD, no, I am not all in on AMC, okay? Post-COVID stocks that got me interested, I'm actually not jumping on board a ton of post-COVID stocks because I'll be honest with you, the country's kind of scaring me right now. So I'm not jumping full in on these post-COVID stocks. But AMC, definitely a good play. And, you know, travel. Eventually, man. Eventually, people will be allowed to travel again. Unless they're just going to shackle us all. We will be allowed to travel again. Airlines, cruise lines, hotels, you know, all sort of leisure activities could be post-COVID plays. Paper hands selling now. It's crazy, isn't it, man? It's crazy. We get to these lines of resistance, and it's almost like you can predict exactly where the paper hands are going to come in. A Father's mad at me big time. VR. Is he really mad at me? VR, man. Is he really mad at me, though? Or is he just like... Is he really mad? The Cayman Islands in the house. Oh, yes. Paper hands. Okay, saw that one. Hey, Clay, what you up to? Love from India. Ishan, hanging out with you, man. What's going on? I feel betrayed. Ross, why? Even Lou is sensible compared to the A-Father. Oh, I don't know, Johan, if, I don't know how sensible Lou is either, but yes. Invest in brass. Forget silver. Just go straight for brass. Clay Bro is a venture capitalist. Well, man, whatever you guys want to come up with. Cookie, it's true, though. Don't say it, Clay. We'll return to normalcy soon. Irving, That is my hope, dude. That is my hope. Invest in yourself. Do it. Buy the dip, baby. Which video for Ape Father? Watch video? Is he big mad or little mad? Irving, is he big mad or little mad? Yes, is Ape Father big mad or little mad? Because if he can bench 440 pounds, dude, I don't even weigh 440 pounds, so he could throw me around. Meant ammo. Elliot, you meant ammo? Oh. Now I got you, Elliot. Because there's some other dudes that come in here all the time and pump silver. So I was just thinking this dude's talking about metals, and he's not pumping silver today, so he must be pumping something else. Gotcha, Elliot. Now I understand. Happy birthday. Trevor, it is not my birthday. Rocket, Cognitive, thank you guys for your kindness. Definitely appreciate you. Miss Harris, absolutely, I do too. Need to enjoy these green days. Hello from Ireland. Hello from Ohio. I am definitely enjoying this green day. Dead cat, not so fast. LOL, JK, apes aren't phased. Easy does it, man. We're definitely not phased. We can go down, bounce off resistance, and bounce off support. But we are not phased by the downward price action. If I need to find a troll, let's read it short. Nah, Johnstontown. No. If the YouTuber apes were the Avengers, who would you be? An illustrator needs to make this happen. Ross, Spider-Man, dude. I call Spider-Man. Did anybody else call Spider-Man? Because I know that, like, I know when the gang got together last weekend, they called themselves the Avengers. Did anybody call Spider-Man? Because I call Spider-Man. Dog Nation in the chat. What's up, Soul Cinch? How are you doing today? Lil V. Chat, don't forget about crypto. Yes, don't forget about crypto. I am so glad I did not buy Hood. I thought even buying made me feel like I was betraying my... Lo, what is Hood at right now? I don't even know what Hood's at. Mutu, Clay, my man, when we squeeze, I will buy you a truckload of bananas. Mutu. Can I get them delivered, like, sporadically? Because I could not eat a truckload of bananas before they went brown. I could not do that. There's no way. But Spider-Man would have been invited. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. But were any of those guys, did any of those guys claim Spider-Man yet? Sup, homies? What's up, Diffy Dog? I am Spider-Man. Claude, I want to be Spider-Man. Hey, bro, you trust giving broker info in order to vote. Nufo. Yeah, I trust it. If you're going to use that link there, I don't know anything about the website. I don't know anything about hacking or anything like that. But if you want to give your broker info and then you want to just change your password immediately, you could also do that. But I would not, and this is just me, but I wouldn't, like, if, I don't know, if another guy on Twitter or YouTube or whatever posts that link, don't use that link. Just go use the one that came directly from Adam Aaron. And become a bro or something. Do it, Claude. Become a bro. I can be the alternative universe Spider-Man. Miles Morales. I like it. Irving, you can. I accept that. I'll get you the green ones. It takes a week to get yellow. Mutu, thank you for a truckload of green bananas. Don't make fun of the ape father. No, he's not. Under manager. No, he's not. Cookie loves Spider-Man kisses. Calm down, Clay. Calm down. Still not calm. Still not calm, ladies and gentlemen. Cookie loves Spider-Man kisses, and I am Spider-Man. Do the math on that one. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't think it's so much that he doesn't believe they're synthetics. It's just that it doesn't matter. No need to chase big conspiracies. Buy and hold. Dan from Umbrella. Yeah, dude, yeah. I'm going to be honest, man. I also don't think that there are billions of synthetics out there, but you are 100% correct, man. We don't need, and I don't know at this point why everybody is so infatuated with conspiracy theories, but, dude, I'm willing to say at this point they're so crazy that, like, that's what's manipulating the stock price and manipulating the community and dividing it. It's simple. You buy the stock and hold the stock for the squeeze. But when everybody tries to come in with these things that don't make sense, it makes me wonder where they're coming from. Makes me wonder why those notions are even here. Crypto Records here. Clay, if you pronounce Johan perfect in Swedish, then pronounce the A like you would when you are learning the alphabet as a kid. Johan? Johan? A, apple. Johan? Johan? Johan. Is it Johan? Crypto, hurry. Johan. Tell me. Now I need to know. You guys come up with these pronunciations and try to help me out phonetically, but you got to be quicker on the response if I got it right. Johan. It doesn't matter who is right or wrong. We're just all here for the mother of all short squeezes. Natalie, would you join me on stream just so we can get everybody on that same page? Because that is exactly correct. And I feel like I somehow don't communicate that with people. Did I just lag? I feel like I somehow don't communicate that with people, and oh boy, what is going on? Am I lagging? Apple. A. Apple. Johan. Johan. Apple. Johan. Yo-apple. Yo-apple. Johan. 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 Gotta be Johan, man. Gotta be Johan. Johan is the man. Man Johan. Could be Johan, though. How many synthetic shares are there, I wonder? 3 to king. Everybody wants to know. Explain how most of us won't be left holding a bag if there are only 100 million shares that need to be bought back. Greg, is that why you want there to be a million? Is that why you want there to be synthetic shares? You're not going to be holding a bag, dude, because look at this. I'll explain to you. Okay, I'll explain to you how you're not going to be holding it back, because this seems to be a drastic concern for a lot of people. Let's see here. Okay, 800 million shares. What happens when you start to squeeze? Let's just add somebody get a calculator out. We got 111 million shares here, 200 million shares. We're at 300 million, 375 million. We're at 675 million shares. Another 700 million. We're at about 15 million shares right now. 13 million, another, okay, 2 billion shares. Sorry, 20 million. 2 billion shares being traded. Another 750 million shares here. We're at 3 billion shares being traded in this time right here. Okay? With 3 billion opportunities to trade your shares, that is how you are not going to be left holding a bag. This, my man, this, my friend right here, is exactly what's going to happen during the short squeeze. There will be so many people jumping on board that it is not... And you know how many shorts were covered during this period? Roughly 17 million. So 3 billion shares traded and only 17 million shorts covered. So when this actually happens and we do rocket because of the short squeeze, yeah, they'll cover 80 million shares or 100 million shares. But you could be looking at volume in the billions, in the tens of billions. People will want a piece of it, and they will be left bag holding. I don't care if they're left bag holding, if they're waiting to time the squeeze. But you will not be left holding a bag because you will have plenty of opportunity to sell your shares during the short squeeze. Oh, I should probably put that back to a minute chart. What's good, Clay, man? Chase, how you doing, man? Everything's good today. Greg L. Some will. For every winner, there is a loser, in my opinion. Yes, Rocket. There will always be a bag holder on the other end of the transaction, but it's going to be the people who think that they're going to day trade the short squeeze and time it perfectly. Johan. Dude, crypto, you can't just say, haha, Johan. Come on now. Who is responsible to cover the synthetic shares, the broker or the shorts? The broker. So if the transaction's on, or not the broker, the person who's opening that transaction. So if it ends up being that the hedge fund did not send those shares over in the first place, and that's what resulted in an FTD, then yes. During the squeeze, you'll have both FOMO buyers still trying to get in who will inevitably get burnt, as well as the hedge funds who have to cover. 100%, man. You will find the volume to sell your position during the short squeeze. I'm going to gold you to that, Clay. Phillip, gold me to it, man. Gold me to it. Dude, who's your picture, man? You got Nick Bateman in your picture, or what do you got going on in that picture? Thanks, brother. Absolutely, Greg. Absolutely. You do not need, and listen, man, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad about somebody trying to jump in on AMC at $800 a share. They made that decision themselves. They will create the volume and allow you to sell that share to them at $800 a share. Don't feel bad about them. They did not get in early, and that's their decision to go out there and buy that. Clay Bro, instilling that confidence with his awesome DD. Alex, man, it's not. Listen, I don't even know if it's DD, dude. It's just like what it is. Clay, shout out to the guy who bought at $150,000 in AMC in the 50s and is held through this dip, still down but not selling. Hold strong. XLR82U. Shout out, man. $150,000 at $50 in the 50s. I like it. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow, being a Friday? Austin. Same thing we usually see on Fridays. Probably a little bit less volume in afternoon trading, as everybody likes to take early weekends, and we could just, I don't know, anything's possible at this point, but Friday afternoons are typically less volume days. Will the limit sell help me if I set a price? Barbara, it could. Yeah, if you're able to set your limit price right now, where you want to set it, that could definitely help you. It could take your emotion out of the trade. I think a lot of people are not buying, so they see the squeeze. I hope they are left holding the bag because we are all here in this firing line holding. Yeah, PDP, that's exactly what they're doing, man. They're trying to time this thing, and they're trying to get in when it pops. Clay, we must write to Gary so high will stop the dark pool. So he will stop the dark pool. Hey, man, yeah, if you don't want the dark pools around, I say try it. I don't know if he's going to listen to you, but do it. Support the bro, subscribe, and hit the like button. Thank you very much, Nufo. I appreciate that. Hey, Clay, where's the next resistance after 33.19? Johan. I'll check it out in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Rive J! Thank you for the super chat, Rive J. Hey, bro, just checking in. Love the positive vibe. Rive J, man, I appreciate that. I do. A lot of people would disagree with you, but I do think the vibe is pretty positive here. So thank you very much, man. I appreciate you being in here. Rocket, maybe people don't want to get burned like GME though, so I think people will be a lot more cautious this time. Just my thoughts. Taco Socks, yeah, they probably could be, but it's still gonna happen, man. It's still gonna happen. You're gonna have a ton of people, and look, it doesn't take away. You're still gonna have a lot of day traders too, okay? And day traders, they're going to protect themselves, right? They might get burnt, but they're only, and day traders are smart. They know what they're doing. But look, a day trader here, he could jump in at $25 and jump right back out at 27. So he's going to be selling at 27. He jumps in at 25 and it pulls back to 25 or 24. He's going to sell at 24. He knows his limits. He's not going to get burnt that bad, but he's still creating that volume. So there will be people trading like crazy during the short squeeze, and you will have those shares available to buy and sell if you want. Yes, they will, man. Yes, they will. If you haven't said last week, I'll be excited to see 33. I probably would have sold, but here I am, Chase. Good deal, man. I'm glad you're here. Man, TA, not DD. Anyhow, big ups to Clay Bro. Alex, man, thank you very much. Everybody says that I don't do any DD or technical analysis, but thank you for being in here and watching it. Bradley, or Barbara says, let me rephrase that. Will a limit sell execute when it reaches that price? Yeah, Barbara, so it should. It's not guaranteed to execute, right? If you have a limit order set at $500 a share, and everybody else has a limit order set at $500 a share. Let's say there's 10,000 shares set with a limit order at 5,000, but only 6,000 people are willing to sell you that share at that price. Then no, all those, you're only going to get the amount executed that's available. So you're not guaranteed to get executed at that price. It's only what's available. Now, if you use a market order, it will get executed, but your price is not guaranteed. So it could fall back a little bit or go up a little bit before you get executed. Crypto, that's what I was thinking. Have you seen this conversation? Claybro, Crypto Rocketeer, and Johan live in the same area. Dude, you guys are best friends. Are you guys going to hang out? Are you guys going to hang out this weekend? Why day trade this play? I don't understand. Need educated? Hoosier, I'm not day trading this play. Why would you day trade it, though? Because day traders live off volatility. A day like today, man, when a day trader can make 10% in a day, I mean, it's gold to them. That's why they would day trade AMC, and that's why they would day trade a short squeeze. Is because the volatility calls to them, like the water calls to Moana. From $2 to $5, from $5 to 20, back to 10, then from 8 to 72. Not sell any of my 1200. Man, very nice, very nice. You've been here for quite some time. AMC is pretty predictable, so day traders are loving it. Yes, they are definitely loving the volatility and loving the channels that we have been stuck in for quite some time. Hey, Clay, Sonic, they got margin called and are buying synthetic shares. Do they have to continue to buy shares until they have covered with real shares? Yes. Yes, dude. So if they've got fake shares out there, those fake shares are loans, right? It's not like they just don't borrow it and then they never have to cover it. They're still on the hook for those. They just didn't make sure to see if they could borrow it first. It's still an obligation to cover that transaction out. So I think it was so if they get margin called in that one. 466 and only 245 likes. Let's practice the other 245 are dislikes. Hot that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. Thank you very much, Philip. Thank you very much, Nick. So 33 a year from now is equivalent to 41 now. The Wade Dave Show. What? I don't know. 99,999 reality check. Oh, saw a screen capture of over 32,000 AMC shares set at 99,999. Nice, dude. TMI was up talking you, bro. Well, Kimikaze, that is very nice of TMI. I'm always happy when the mass investor lets me on his stream and hangs out and all of that. I understand that he's potentially got some different opinions than I do. And the fact that he is allowing somebody else to, I don't know, divulge their opinion and say their thoughts, man, absolute props to the mass investor. It's too hot. It is too hot, Nick. Heading into a meeting. Have a great evening, Clay. Appreciate you, bro. Clay Bros Wet Samsung, man. Have a great evening as well. But don't worry, it won't burn you. That like button is hot, but do not worry, it won't burn you, guys. Just touch it. I'm hot. You can hit me. I'm hot. You can hit me, guys. That's the like button talking right now. By the way, Clay, I like you and always look for new videos. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that very much. A lot of people don't like me, so the fact that you do like me, I like you. Aha! Torslanda is nice. Johan. You guys been to Torslanda? Where's that at? Is that in Sweden? Capital gains. Oh, wait. Now I gotcha. So yeah, the difference, I don't know what that would also depend on how much money you're talking about, short-term capital gains versus long-term capital gains. But yeah, now I understand. Big Ben, thank you very much for the mic drop. Big Ben with the mic drop. Thank you very much for the super sticker, Big Ben. I appreciate that. And let's see, guys, with the mic drop. Oh, yes, what AMC is doing right now, because it's breaking through this. We got to see if we get some more resistance on the chart today. Clay, with normal shorts, they have to buy back a share for the person they borrowed it from. But if it's a naked, who do they buy the share back for? Where does the purchased share end up? So that, Ross, that would be to clear the FTD up. So because naked shares are created from failed to delivers, they have to deliver that share to the person. So if it's hard to understand, because if you click buy right now on AMC, like if I just go boom, I click buy, I'm going to have a position added in my portfolio right now. In all honesty, I may not have that share behind the scenes for 2 days. They've got 2 days to settle that trade. If they don't settle that trade, it gets marked with a failed to deliver. Now that failed to deliver results in what's called a naked share or a naked short. I have it, but nobody's delivered it yet. And whether or not they have it borrowed, right? I still have it in my portfolio, but it hasn't been delivered yet. So they still have to deliver it to rectify that failed to deliver. And that failed to deliver is marked with the broker, and it's sent over, and the SEC knows about it. That's where the SEC gets their information on failed to delivers that have yet to be rectified. So that's who they clear that up with, and that's who they give that naked share to. It's not to cover the guy they borrowed it from. It's to add it to the portfolio that has yet to be added to. Because if I bought a legitimate short share, I have that share. They did deliver me that share because they borrowed it, right? But if they didn't borrow it, I don't have it, and they still need to deliver it to me. Anyone know how to turn on share loaning on TD Ameritrade? I do not. I do not use TD Ameritrade. Are we squeezing yet? Olivia, this is not the short squeeze? No. Turn off, I mean. Yeah, anybody else? Anybody got some help for my man over here using TD Ameritrade? Want to tell him how to turn off share loans? Settlement day, I 13 consecutive settlement days. 81 specifically, the participant is required to close out the failed to deliver position by purchasing securities of the like kind and quantity. Jacob McCain, thank you very much for the very, very astute definition of covering out or closing out those failed to delivers there, man. Thank you. Will it dip down again, or should I buy now? Kaylee, that is what we all want to know. I thought that was a phantom share. I thought a naked short was a short position made without securing a borrow. Yeah, dude, so it's the same thing. You're thinking about the same thing. A phantom share is the exact same thing. A phantom share happens when I have that share in my portfolio, but nobody's delivered that share to me. It's the same thing. And phantom shares are the result of naked shorts. So you're on it. Phantom shares are the results of a naked short. So yeah, they make that, but they don't borrow it, right? So which means that they never deliver it to me. And the fact that they never deliver it to me results in a phantom share, which is what I'm holding. I have it in my portfolio. I can see it, but I don't actually have that stock. I don't actually own it. It's just showing up on my brokerage account. Bye, Cookie. Cookie's leaving? Oh, no. Clay, talk later. Cookie, have a great day. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. The other half of it is above. Jacob, thank you very much. I did not see it, so yes, if you guys want to check out the rest of that definition up there, please check that out. It sounded really good to me. If it's cash account, then there's no need to turn it off. They don't loan out on cash accounts. Yes, you are correct if the guy's still asking about TD Ameritrade. It's all over. The final score, Ape Nation. We win. Hodl to the moon, baby. Scott, I love it. Coming around to the naked shorts, Clay. You used to not believe. Chase, no. No, I still don't believe in the quantity of naked shorts that other people think that are out there. Do you think the asset management is responsible for the plunge this morning? Austin, I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I don't know how they would be. If they sold off some of their position, then yes, that could be a likely reason. But they couldn't short today. They're not shorting because of the short sell rule. So I don't know what would have caused the plunge this morning. Boom Boom Candle coming in right now. I love it, guys. It is looking very good on the chart for AMC. We're in this range right here. See this range right here? If we bust through this, it's going to be looking very nice. We could go all the way back up to 35 if we break this. Let's just go to 35. We're in this range right now. All right, you guys can see that we're in this range right now. We break this range, we're right there, so I'm not going to put the line right there. If we break this range, I'm looking at 35. 35, 35, 50 in that area. So that's looking really nice. All right, good deal. So you believe the float trades every day? What do you mean, man? We've had about 70 million shares traded. They were a little less traded yesterday. It's not the entire float. Headed to 35, Clay. Let's do it, Creighton. Thanks for being so motivating. Jennifer Moffitt, absolutely. What's going on? Are they forgetting to reroute our orders to the dark pool? They could be. Claro, do you mostly use 1 or 3 minutes during the day? 5 minute, actually. Ryan, I prefer 5-minute candles. $50. Slippa Jones in the house. Slippa Jones says we're going to 50. I love it. Top ways of tracking covers during a Motherwell short squeezes. Screaming at the wall and panic selling seems like my second favorite option. So any info would be tippity top. Ross, if you trust the Ortex data, that is one way you could do it based on borrowed shares and return shares. That's one way you can do it. Man, honestly, just watching the price action and being comfortable with where the price is and comfortable in your position, because nobody's going to be able to know for a guaranteed fact that the shorts have covered. So it's something that you're just going to have to accept, that you don't have that guaranteed information about the short squeeze. AMC will squeeze next week. They're preparing for the short squeeze. Ted, man, I hope so, right? Crypto, I hear you. This isn't a play for the faint of heart. No, it is definitely not, Johan. Definitely not. Where's oil tipped? I do not know. Rocket, I have no idea where oil tipped is. You probably didn't like my video yesterday, so it didn't show up. Seriously, all you guys on YouTube are my therapists. I don't know if I'm a very good therapist, okay? Because a therapist would probably tell you, like, some things that you want to hear along the way, but at least you like the sense of realism that you hear as well, because I don't know, man. I appreciate the fact that I am somehow calming, Jennifer. Let's go, Ted. Let's go. Clay, could you quickly explain how we know if the volume is buying or selling volume? Chris, listen, man, every volume is going to be buying and selling volume. If you want to use inflow and outflow, okay, use that at your own will. Because every share that I put a buy order out right now, somebody's willing to sell me that share. So every aspect of volume is a buy and sell order. But if you want to know inflow, if you want to look at inflow, and you want to know how more people can be buying, but the price can be falling, it's because AMC's at $33.80 right now. I could put an order in at $33.50. That's a buy order, but the price has to go down in order to meet my buy order. So it's tough to look at it that way, man, because it strictly depends on if people are willing to offer a higher price. So if I see AMC starting to run right now, and it's at $33.80, $33.90, $34, $34.10, $34.20, I'm starting to think like, oh crap, well, maybe I should take place in it. Maybe I should take part of this. And I see resistance at $35, right? And we're getting close to 35. We're running $34.80, $34.90, $35. I might put an order in at $35.10 because if we break that resistance level, I expect to run up all the way to $40, where the next level of resistance is. So I'm willing to add to the position at a higher price than the current price. And therefore, because I'm willing to buy in at a higher price than the current one, I'm adding to the upward pressure on that stock price. So it all depends, man. It all depends where people are willing to buy the stock at. Clay, say a banana, and that's the pronunciation of Johan. Dude, there's so many A's. Crypto Rocketeer, man, I gotta call you out. There are so many A's in banana right now. Ba, okay, na, and, na, Is it yo, han, or yo, han, or na, ba, yo, hun, ba, hun. Dude, you cannot use banana as an example, man. That's just way too out there. If using old Ortex data and screaming at the wall and completely guessing that it's something that sounds like something you're into, let's get started. Okay, Ross has watched a couple of the videos. Yes, Ross, if that sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. It's been very hot. It has been very hot. It's a banana, Johan. Yeah, exactly, Creighton. If you can say banana, you can say Johan. Banana, Johan. What's up, Nat? There you go. Oh, man, Slipper Jones said it. Sake Technology is going to add metrics for how many total retail shares holders they have verified next quarter. Very nice, Jacob. I like it. And before you say banana. Banana. That is a banana. The letter A you use before you say banana. What? Dude, I'm going to eat a banana. I'm going to eat a banana. It's the same thing, man. It doesn't even make sense because I can say a banana or a banana. Tempted to sell now, but you guys make me feel better. Olivia, are you really tempted to sell? Are you going to at least make a profit if you sell? I'm too high. Talon, man. I don't know what's going on anymore. Again, talking about bananas. Mutu, he's trying to help me pronounce Johan, but banana was probably the worst word to choose. Nick F, no one. Oh, Rocket. How's Clay says? Nick F, no one does it like you. I don't know that's having fun a real one yet. Man, dang, dude. Dang. Rough. Still trying to win back. Get it, Rocket. I'm on your side, dude. I don't even see you in the chat. Gotcha. Thank you. Helps a lot. How do you know where to put the different levels of resistance? Chris, I'll show you, man. You can, so it depends what you're looking at. This is an hourly chart, right? And we don't know where, oh, man, don't want to move that. We don't know what's going to happen in the future, right? We don't know. But let's just say this is what we're working with at this point. This is actually very nice for levels of resistance. How do you know? You can very easily see it here. We came down to here, and we kind of backtracked a little bit and found some support here, right? We found some support. So this could be a level, right? I mean, and look, it's almost stair-stepping, the patterns we have, but this is based on what we have right now. We could find some levels of resistance or support that were previously there. Here. We find it here. We find it here. Oh, it's like a staircase, dude. Think about like a floor and a ceiling. We've got all of these levels of support and resistance right here, right? Now, if you're looking for the trade to come, and darn it, I keep going below this. So we come down here, right? And we come down all the way down to here. This is where we tap out on bottom. Now, if you're looking at levels of resistance and you're thinking about buying, you may not be comfortable buying right in here. But typically when you break a level of resistance, this is what happens. If you break this level, the next level you test is the next level of resistance. So if I were to see that the stock price is rising and it hits $33 and my level of resistance is at $33.10, I could put an order in at $33.20 for a buy. If we break resistance at $33.10, I'm assuming that it's going to go test the next level here and either bounce off and come back down or break through and continue to go up. So let's just hypothetically say I put a buy order in here at $33.20. Now I'm holding the stock, we're at $33.80. I'm going to be comfortable holding that stock as long as we can break through this range right here. I'm going to be comfortable holding that to 33 or 35.30-ish. 35.40 I think is where my line's at. So I'm comfortable holding it until then. I've got a decision to make as a trader. I can book that $2 profit, okay? I can book it and just say, all right, that's resistance. I'll decide if it's going to bounce off or not. I'm just going to take it right there. Or I can watch it. If it bounces off and starts to fall, I take my profit. Or if it goes up and breaks through, the next level I'm looking at is at $37 right here. So I'm going to do the same thing. I can either book my profit or I can watch it bounce off and either book it then or watch it break through. It's however you want to look at it. But you find the levels of support and resistance where it's previously had trouble breaking through either to the upside or the downside. Oh, and now we got to go back to a 5-minute chart. Dang, man, you had me on a long explanation on that one. I guarantee I missed a lot in the chat. Just joining the chat. What do you think about the vote sample currently receiving potentially huge amount of naked shorts? Matt Kors about to be on TV with Charles Payne after commercials. I am Spartacus. Nice. Nice. I don't know. Do you really want to know what I think? Or are you just asking me? Crypto Racketeer, nah, I'm actually impressed. With something. With the banana? You're impressed with the banana? Let's go AMC. Hamo Hammock. Yes. Hamovic. Should I add now or wait for a pullback? KB, that is completely up to you. That is completely up to you. If you're using support and resistance, those are the things that you should be looking for. You're on the right track, man. You're on the right track, KB. If you're using support and resistance to trade the stock, you are definitely on the right track. Just here to help. You had me at hodl. Scott Reunion, you had me at hodl. Hi, everyone having a good day? Yes, Lisa, you're having a great day. How are you doing? If I sell by tax day 2022, will the apes disown me? Uncle Sam needs his money. Billy, no. Actually, I don't know. A lot of the apes seem to be disowning people very quickly, but we will not disown you here, so. That's my rap. Hip, hop, flip, flop. Bought so many shares of AMC, make your head pop. Irving! You gotta send the melody over with that, dude. You gotta send the beat, because I guarantee I hacked that one up. Lisa, the love of my life. Oh man, Natalie, he cannot agree more. Claybro should be on Charles Payne. Hey, listen, I like Charles Payne, man. I like Charles Payne. Charles Payne is not afraid to say something. So I like Charles Payne. I would hang out with Charles Payne either on his show or just at lunch. Like I'd be on with that one. I would definitely be on with that one. Charles Payne is a good dude in my book. I mean, I know he gets a lot of attention from AMC too, but I like that guy. So, Charles, if you don't even want to bring me on the show, dude, if you just want to have lunch sometime, like even over Zoom, I'm cool with that, man. We can just have like a Zoom lunch meeting. I can bring you on the show here, Charles. I don't know. Maybe if you're off on a Saturday and you just want to hang out, I'll bring you on the show here. Do what you got to do. Mr. Johnny London. Absolutely, dude. 2.3 million FTD calls for tomorrow. Reality check. Nice. They will be rectified, right? Wank, bank, thank, tank, sank. That's the A. I guess you only say one way. Crypto Rocketeer. Maybe, dude. Maybe. Do we trust this pop? I trust it. Payne is my man. He follows me on Twitter. Nice, Jennifer. Payne does not follow me on Twitter. That I know of. Oh, rocket that too. Irving, pull out. Yes, do that. You'd be a great face for the AMC movement, and the boomers would like you. The boomers would like me. Ooh, shoot, man. If I'm in the boomer crowd, let's do it, man. Are there any boomers out there right now? Anybody over the age of, what is a boomer age? 50? 55? Where do you become a boomer? Any boomers out there that actually do like me? What do you think of Jim Cramer? Jim Cramer is very entertaining. You guys got dirty minds. Get your minds out of the gutter. Irving. Yes. What do you think the highest price for today? Manuel. I would love to test that $35 level we have on the chart right now. I'm Gen X. Gen X. Boomer here. Rocket is a boomer at heart. 60. Very nice. Jennifer. 70 plus. Oh, 60. Okay, are we saying 60 is boomer age or 70 plus is boomer age? I'm 37 boomer. Mad Medic. Very nice, man. Very nice. I'm at a boomer at 59 and love Claybro. Scott is a boomer that loves Claybro. Scott, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. 50 is Gen X. 50 Gen X. Shoot, man. I'm Gen X baby. Okay. We got some Gen X babies in the chat right now. If I'm a boomer, I like you. Chris, I don't know if you're a boomer, but good deal. I'm 54 and I like you. David. All right, well, Fox News, man. Fox Business. If you're out there watching, we do have some boomers that appreciate the Claybro channel. So we are already halfway there to your ratings. Up. Derek says up. Power hour at 3:35. End of day. Let's go. Boomers early to mid 1940s and end anywhere 1960 to 64. That would mean my parents are boomers. Grandpa Barney in the chat. Hi, my little brother. Well, it's a good day. Every day is a good day. Grandpa Barney is 58. I love ya. Grandpa Barney is 58, guys. 58, still working hard, destroying it out there. Grandpa Barney, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that. And thank you very much for being a boomer that loves Claybro and loves hanging out here, man. Thank you very much for all the support, Grandpa Barney. Monkeys and Apes together, AMC forever. Andrew Trimus, I like it. I'm Use Roku. Use Roku? I'm a boomer, and hey, it's good to have an adult run a channel. Yes, Tint. It is definitely good to have an adult run a channel. Oh my goodness. 61 boomer. Nice, Jack. My wife is a boomer as well and loves Clay for different reasons. Scott. She likes the technical analysis, not the due diligence. Is that what we're saying? Or she likes the due diligence and you like the technical analysis? Love Clay because he's cute. Jennifer. Well, then the boomers might like me because I'm cute too. Thank you very much, Jennifer. I appreciate that. I'm still buying stuff. Stocks high, so they go up. Yeah, dude, if you continue to buy it, the price continues to rise. Do you think it going under 30 is still on the table for this week? Maybe tomorrow? Mental preparation? Man, well, yeah, definitely. Look, just because we are at $33 right now does not mean, because listen, if they do start to short the stock again tomorrow, we could see some downward pressure. The short sale rule is in effect right now, so that could be having something to do with the fact that we're rising today. But also, if we bounce off either this $33 range or the $35 level of resistance, it could go lower again. Johan, you guys want to get hot? What? 105 shares since January, still holding. Let's go, Apes. Brandon, I love it. If you sell a put at 45, is that considered shorting? Discussing at work. No. So if you sell a put at work, or if you sell a put at work, that's not considered shorting. But if you sell a put, are you selling? No, that's not considered shorting if you sell a put. Because if you sell a put, you think the stock's going to go up. If you buy a put, you think the stock's going to go down. But if you sell a put, you're allowing somebody else to put that stock to you below that level. So I don't think that would be considered shorting, man. Shorting is when you sell the stock without owning it. Of course, doesn't get wet. The water gets coarse. I like it. Thank you, Nick F. Lisa, do you have... Oh, my God. What? Lisa, does Lisa have nice feet? Philip, weird. Slipper Jones. Hey, man. Hey, if Slipper Jones says it's weird, it was probably weird. If Slipper Jones is saying it's weird, it's probably weird. Isn't today proof that on SSR the price does, in fact, go up? Taco socks. There's less downward pressure without the shorts shorting it. Is it proof? I don't know. I don't know if it's proof that while it's on SSR that it's only going to go up, because you can still have less and less people buying it or buying it at lower and lower prices. So it's not a guarantee, but it definitely does help when you have less downward pressure. Sell puts after she bought them. No, sell puts after she bought them. I missed that one. Apes, take back your city, your financial freedom. Get the knowledge, those bananas. Yes, get the knowledge. What's up, Clay bro? Back from the Philippines. Noah. Good deal. Lisa says, Philip, yes. Lisa can confirm. She does have nice feet. Good deal. If anybody else was wondering, it has been confirmed right now. This dude don't know. Well, killing, that is okay. If you don't think that I know anything, that's all right. It doesn't matter. On a day, we're up 13%. We are definitely doing very well today. $34. We're going to test that $35 range. Clay, almost 500 in the chat. Must be a record, and obviously the price action helps a lot. Crypto Rocketeer. We had 980 something in the chat yesterday, but it's definitely it's above average. It's above average. Great use of proper English. Move on. Thank you very much, Rocket. I appreciate that, man. James, what does it mean? Yes, it's on the short sale rules in effect because AMC dropped more than 10% yesterday. The shorts can only short a stock right now, or you can only short a stock on AMC if you're doing it from the best bid of the day. They cannot continue to short it into oblivion, and the short sale rule takes effect because they don't want the shorts to just drop the price of the stock from 100 to 0 overnight. Rip it, Clay bro. There's no naked shorts. Killing time, man. Oh, I'm glad you are able to repeat things. That is nice. Guess who's going to see Suicide Squad at AMC? Guess, it's me! Just wish they were selling mozzarella sticks again. They were awesome. Lex, you going tonight, man? You going tomorrow? What are you going to see Suicide Squad? I don't even know when it comes out. Why are they not shorting today? Why stop at 29? Oh, chiffon, fangable. They can't, man. They can't short it unless they're shorting it from the best bid price because the short sale rule doesn't allow them to just short it into oblivion all in one day. If they're going to continue to short it, they have to take a break. They get put in timeout, and then they have to take a break and short it later. Or they're covering slowly. They could be covering slowly. It's definitely a possibility. Lex, the chicken tenders at AMC are amazing. I'm going to buy 20 seats around us to keep people 6 feet away. Claude, nice. We will single-handedly keep AMC in business if we all go buy 60 chairs. Lowe's low. I don't know why not. I like Course. He's a decent guy. What is as a short sale rule is what it stands for, KB. And like I just said, if the stock drops more than 10% in a day, then the shorts cannot short it unless they are shorting it from the best bid. People get put in timeout in the chat too. They do. People get put in timeout, man. They get a little antsy and then they get timeouts. You got lucky Trey couldn't live stream. Who got lucky? Why would anybody be lucky that Trey can't live stream? I'm only wearing shorts and nothing else. Does that make me a naked shorts guy? Yes. They can short on the down tick. Normally. Doji followed by engulfing. To the upside we go. Let's go to the upside, guys. Yeah, and what he's talking about here, if you don't look at candles too often, we're talking about this doji followed by a bearish or bullish engulfing pattern right here, and hopefully we continue to the upside and move on from there and test that level of resistance at $35 per share. Clay, I rarely have serious questions. What does shorting ETFs with large positions with AMC do? How much does it really affect the individual security? Rocket, good question. It does not. So it doesn't affect the individual security. It's almost like a you got to think of it, dude, and it's hard to think of it, but the underlying security affects the price of the ETF. The price of the ETF does not affect the price of the underlying securities. And so the underlying securities actually control the price of the ETF, right? If you short the ETF, you're not driving the price down by shorting it. You're just taking a position in the underlying, the net asset value of that ETF, what those underlying positions are going to be worth. And if you're going out there and buying contra ETFs, so you would be buying a position that essentially would be shorting AMC or something like that, it doesn't affect or create demand at all for the underlying shares that are in that ETF. It simply tracks the performance of the underlying shares. Now, you might say, well, yeah, but if you short it, if they're causing the demand to go low on that, then the stock price should go down. Well, yes, okay, that's one way to think of it, but ETFs are a different beast. So you've got a net asset value for ETFs, and it's the value based on the percentage ownership of each share in those ETFs. And let's say an ETF is actually valued at $10.06, but it's trading at $10. You can go in there and buy that ETF at $10, and it's worth $10.06. So arbitrageurs typically do that to go out there and they help keep the ETF in equilibrium. People go out there and, you might not be doing it. If you go out and buy a couple shares, it might not do anything. But if you've got an ETF that is, the underlying value is worth, like I say, $10.06, you can go in there and buy it right up for $10, and then eventually, $10 if that's what it's trading at, and eventually you're going to get back to equilibrium on the price there. Watching Pain, Gary Gensler isn't doing anything. Watching Pain, Jennifer, keep us updated on what's going on. And Rocket, if you have any more questions, man, serious question, I want to give you a serious answer. So if you've got if it didn't answer your question, let me know. But it's hard to think that one controls the other or one affects one, and it's not vice versa. So, and I do know a lot of people are worried about ETFs that short AMC or shorting an ETF that buys AMC. Is it funny that AMC is a movie company and Adam Aaron tweets and moves that'll be an AMC movie day? So irony. Could be ironic, Natalie. Yes. Could be ironic. Adam Aaron is. I don't know if they're gonna make a movie about this or not, but it's definitely there's a lot going on and there's a story to be told. This Clay, you're the man. Great answer. Well, Rocket, thank you very much. And if it didn't answer the question, either form it in a different way or ask a more specific question or whatever. But that's how ETFs work compared to the actual stock. Smooth brain question. What is a naked short and how is it made, settled? Is it linked to a real borrowed shareholder? No, so a naked short is never borrowed, right? That's why it's a short is borrowed. So Ross, if you've got a share, if I think AMC is going to go down from here, I think it's not worth $33, which is what the hedge funds think. You've got a share that you're willing to loan me. I take that share from you and I sell it to Rocket for $33.67 because Rocket wants it. I don't want it. I don't think it's worth $33.60. I sell it to Rocket. I immediately get that $33.64. Okay? Now, I owe you that share back. Whether the price goes up or down, I have to cover that share and I have to give it back to you. A naked short would be I just accept $33.60 from Rocket, but I never borrowed the share from you and I never gave him a share. So he technically has one in his brokerage account because it facilitates the transaction, but I never actually give it to him. That is a naked short because I never gave him anything, borrowed or not. Charlie's Face has a lot of DD on that particular topic. I haven't watched him as much as one of the last month and a half because I don't understand how everything truly connects. And dude, I know a lot of people, there were like 2 or 3 weeks ago, there was a lot of people on Twitter worrying about ETFs being used to short the stock or create downward pressure on the stock. But basically when an ETF forms, they go out and the institution, let's just say like Fidelity is going to create an ETF or Schwab or BlackRock's going to create an ETF. They would go out, they would buy some shares of AMC to create that ETF, but then the ETF tracks the value of AMC. It doesn't affect the value of AMC. The AMC doesn't track the value of the ETF. The value of the ETF tracks it, or the ETF tracks the value of AMC. AMC LFG Power Hour. What we close in Irving? We're going to close at $35 flat today. Got it. Thanks, Clay. Absolutely, Ross. And if you still don't get it, don't be afraid to ask it again, man. I just want to make sure that if you've got a question, hopefully I got an answer that makes sense to you. Well, it makes sense to me, might not make sense to you, so I can try to reword it in a different way. Or stressed because he couldn't get his eyebrows done this week. Low, slow. You say Coors is stressed because he couldn't get his eyebrows done, or is that something else? I don't even know. Ooh, Grandpa Barney. Thank you for the super chat, Grandpa Barney. Let's see what Grandpa Barney's got to say. Hey, little brother. Question from Grandpa Barney. Tell me what I've been seeing people putting in orders and orders only being partially filled. Is that really shares of stock being scarce to buy? Thank you. Grandpa Barney, yes. So here's the deal, man. If I put an order in for a share of AMC, let's just use $35, for example. So if I put a buy order in at $35 and it taps $35.10, now it's going to look at my order and say, okay, we need to fill Clay's order, but we also need to fill Grandpa Barney's order. Grandpa Barney put in an order for 1,000 shares. Clay put in an order for 1,000 shares. But we only have, 1,500 people willing to sell this stock at $35 or whatever example I'm using here. We only have 1,500 people willing to sell it there. If nobody's willing to sell it there, then only 1,500 shares are going to get filled. Now, I don't know if you're going to get 750 and I'm going to get 750, or if you're going to get all 1,000 and I'm going to get 500, or what the deal is actually going to be on that. But if those shares are not available at that price, then they won't get filled. So it's not like there's an infinite supply of shares no matter what happens. If you click the buy button, you're going to get filled, right? If you click a market order and you want to get filled at, well, I don't know what the spread is right now, but if you click the buy button, yeah, you're going to get filled because they can go ahead, they can buy it a little cheaper, and they're already making their money on the spread. They're willing to eat those trades all day long. But if you put a limit order in and nobody's willing to sell that stock at $35, then you're not going to get filled. It's going to have to go up. You're going to have to offer more until somebody's willing to sell it. So I may have to put an offer in at $36. I may have to put an offer in at $37 if I want my order to get filled before somebody's finally willing and able to fill that. I'll become an ape father. Will he become the ape father if he loses 200 pounds? I don't know. After you can go back to the YouTube app. After that, you can go back to the YouTube app. You have to go to the YouTube through your browser. Oh, Nick F, thank you very much. Low's low. If you wanted the green name, that's how you got to do it, man. If you're using iPhone, you got to go out, copy and paste the link in the description below to join the channel, and then come back in. YouTube app will not let you do it if you're on iPhone. Penis! Clay, how many inches wide, bro? The phone is about, I don't know, man. 6 inches wide, I would say. The phone's about 6 inches wide. I took a bite at the discounted price at $28.93, holding the line. CM, very nice, not afraid of the dip. He's actually buying it. Silence! I feel like we should go silent now. Let's go silent, because it'll give me a chance to check what percentage we're at. Okay, we can make it through the close. We can make it through the close, guys. I know we can. We can definitely make it through the close. Gary D says, keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Gary D, keep it up. Thank you very much, Gary D, for the workout. I was getting a little sore there, dude. That was a tough one. That was a lot harder than a lot of people think, man. It was. Thank you very much, Gary D, for the keep it up, the motivation to continue working out and providing the entertainment that you guys have in your afternoons on AMC Stock. Thank you very much, Gary D. Thanks, bro. Grandpa Barney, absolutely, man, absolutely. And whether or not, listen, I don't know if it means that those shares aren't available, but it definitely means that they can't find those shares to be sold at that price. So they wouldn't be available at that price. But if you pay the market maker, if you use a market order and you pay the market maker the spread, you're going to get those shares because they're just going to sell it at the higher price. Hey, fella, still wearing those Hooters wave beaters? I wish I could unsee that. Johnstontown, yeah, man. Silence for the paper hands. Keith, silence for the paper hands. Psh, unreal. What's up, Clay, bro? Naz the investor, what's going on? Holding the line here. Let's go. AMC and GME. Pam the trader, we are holding the line. Natalie, how much water is too much? I feel so bloated. I've been drinking so much. Oh, man, there's never anything. There's no such thing as too much water, man. You're doing good, Irving. Dan, this wasn't it. Baby steps, controlled crash. This definitely wasn't it. Support the bro. Subscribe and hit that like button. Newfo, thank you very much. Clay, I wrote Ape Father. You destroyed my hilarious joke. Ape Feather. Yes, if he loses 200 pounds, he would be called the Ape Feather. I am very sorry, Crypto Rocketeer. But I'm pretty sure they would have to call him the Ape Feather if he lost 200 pounds because he would no longer be the Ape Father. Oh my god. That was a good joke, Crypto. It was a good I did not mean to destroy it, dude. 2 gallons of water will cause water intoxication. Dan, 2 gallons of water in what period of time? Buy the ask. Buy the ask and it will go up. You slap that ask button. Jason Sparks, want to buy 1,000 shares. When should I do it? Jason, good question, man. Good question. Look, we are having a very nice day today. I don't know if you ever want to jump into a trade in the last half hour to an hour of the trading day, but these are the near-term levels of resistance that we've got on the chart right now. So we're hanging out around this level at $33 to $33.50 a share. These are the next two that we've got on the chart, man. $35, $35.50, all the way up to $37 a share. So you can use these levels of resistance if you would like. However, these are just entry points that could potentially be better or worse than the other. If you are here for the short squeeze, I hope you would believe that it's going to squeeze much higher than $35, $37, $32, $28. I believe that when we do squeeze, we should see prices much higher than these levels. So it depends. If you're trying to day trade AMC, I don't condone that sort of activity, but if you are, You could use these levels of support and resistance. If you're looking for a nice entry, but you're willing to withstand the short squeeze and be here till the end, any time is a nice time that the shorts haven't covered to enter in on AMC. Buck Thinner, start your own channel and make money. Yes. Buck wants to start a channel? Is that what we got going on here? I might have missed it. I don't even know. Irving, water is the best, but if you're not well, I will come take care of you. Let's see if this works. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. Natalie, I'm not well. I'm not well, Natalie. Let's see if that works. Tom Moore, go Steelers. Ross likes the Steelers. Concerning AMC, you know what an erection and a Lamborghini have in common? I don't have a Lamborghini yet. Oh my god. 100% of humans alive today will die someday. Neo Wolf. Yeah, most likely, man. Now that I got your attention, please buy the ask for AMC. Irving, good deal, man. You got my attention. $33 to $34 is life-changing short squeeze money to some. They can buy 100 of Fiji water. Kendall, yes, they can buy $100 worth of Fiji water if they sell their shares at $33 to $34 a share. Here for the Motherball short squeezes, holding for 2008 and all of our apes. Pam the trader, very nice. Buck, I keep missing Buck's questions. Darn it. Keep missing Buck's questions. Clay, drink some water if you don't feel well. I don't feel well. Crypto, I don't feel well. Where's Natalie? She's not even watching now. She left. Darn it, Irving, you took my shine, man. In 2 days, T+2 settlement, can we look back at today and know if right now the price increasing is due to some shorts covering? I don't know if you can get that. I don't know, Taco, if you can see that shorts would be covering based on settlement of shares, man. I don't know if that would be something that you could look at. I mean, I guess if you're looking at the trade from beforehand, but you would assume that that's difficult, man, because you're going to assume that clicking the buy button brings it on, and you're going to see that price action take place immediately. But if you're looking for 2 days later and it's a short position that was being covered, I don't know, man. I'd have to think about that a little bit more, but I've never tried to go down that path. I'm just a squirrel trying to get an AMC nut. Nasty investor. Good deal, man. This is the place to get the nuts. Clay Bro, there's another Ross in here. I'm pretty sure he's a synthetic. Ross. Might be, man. Might be. Lowe's Low with the green name. Lowe's Low. Thank you for becoming a little bro. You guys know what I want to see right now. I want to see 450. Welcome Lowe's Low in the chat for becoming a member, for getting that green name, and joining the little bro. Thank you very much, Lowe's Low. I love the green names, man. Natalie, what is Natalie? Hey, Crypto Rocketeer. Not sure if this was for me or Nat Hess, but hey. Natalie, it was for you. You're the nurse. Come on, it was for you. You missed it? Why are we dropping now? Well, I didn't like resistance at 33.50. Welcome, yes, Lowe's Low. Welcome, Lowe's Low. Welcome, Lowe's Low. Clay shines bright like a diamond. Irving shines brighter like a diamond. Done, son. That's what I'm talking about, Lowe's Low. That's what I'm talking about. Is it Low Slow or Lowe's Low? Write it in the chat, but put a space where it's supposed to be. Is it Low Slow or Lowe's Low? Now I need to know. Clay, if you're not well, you need to eat 8 bananas as fast as possible while looking into the camera. Natalie, it sounds like that's going to make you feel better, not me. I wanted you to come take care of me. Now you're just telling me I gotta dip and shove 8 bananas. Crypto Rocketeer, you can only take one Natalie only. Man, it's difficult. It's difficult. Who is your daddy and what does he do? I can assure you. No, I can't even assure you. My dad is not Citadel. I bought some at a higher than this. The Reddit dreamers seem to think they're going to become trillionaires. LOL, what do you think a realistic squeeze price might turn out to be? Mikey, man, I would love to see $1,000 a share, right? It's going to be significant. A lot of people are going to be doing very well at $1,000 per share. 4 digits is going to make a lot of people's dreams come true, but also 4 digits is going to be very significant in the fact that I think a lot of people are going to have sell orders set up at $1,000 per share. But as far as we can go, man, as far as we know, it only depends on how long we can actually hold out. If people blow my mind and hold out beyond that, great. If people blow my mind and sell out at 100, I'm going to be disappointed. But it's just, it all comes down to how long we can hold the stock. Claybro, I need a time, a date, and amount of AMC Squeeze immediately. Just wanted to thank you for your commitment, and it's made a huge difference. Bart, darn, dude, because I was about to give you a time, date, and price of the squeeze. So, glad that was a joke. I do appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Ross, you're Scottish? Sorry to hear that. Oh my gosh, just kidding. But yep, I learned some time ago that my name, Ross, is of Scottish origin. Very nice. I didn't know people ate banana skin until I watched Claybro. You guys do, listen, I had to Google whether or not banana skin is edible, like if I was going to get sick after taking a bite of that banana, or what the deal was. But apparently there's about 400 grams of potassium in a banana, and another 73 grams of potassium or milligrams, or whatever they measured in, of potassium in the banana peel. So it is also very high in potassium, and they recommend cooking it in some sort of a way. I would just recommend staying away from it because it is not good. It does not taste good. I would just recommend staying, like, eat 2 bananas. If you want more potassium, don't eat the peel. Unless when you cook it, it tastes completely different, but I do not recommend eating the banana peel. Call us Nat Squared. Nat Squared in the house, as always. If it goes to 5 digits, I will buy a Claybro shirt. 5 digits. Dang it, dude. If it goes to 4 digits, DD214, I will give you a Claybro shirt. Okay? You called it, man. It is Ross. I am Scottish. I'm of Gaelic descent and means peninsula. It's in a rocky outcrop. Ross, very nice, man. Let's forget about the shorts. And he's been profiting since all-time high of 70. Let's focus on buying and holding the line. Absolutely, CM. Taco 6. It's kind of how dark pools work, but I don't reflect it. I think Ask Clay on the price would reflect it while covering inside dark pools. Don't think it's possible since... Might have missed it. I don't know. Retail doesn't use dark pool. I miss Tacos. I miss Tacos' question, darn it. I'm not going to choose. Oh my god, crypto's full of pawns. Tacos like dark pools are for institutions. Yes, dark pools are for institutional traders. So an institutional trader would place a trade on a dark pool, and then another institutional trader would come buy those shares up. Okay? And once the share is bought up, that's when it gets reported. After it's been bought up, it gets reported. Before it gets bought up, we don't know how much they're willing to buy and sell. Nobody in their right mind eats the banana peel, Claybro. My point exactly, Ross. My point exactly. Thank you. 33.50 at close. I'm still going for 35, new foe. I'm still going for 35. I love spinach. Spinach is good. Last serious question for the day. Good. If a short covers 1 million shares, when they buy each share, are they all covered at the same price? Or is the price different between share 1 and share 1 million? Thank you. Taco, it depends. So if they bought 1 million at a time, it would depend, man. It would completely depend. If there's a million shares available to buy right now on a lit exchange, you can go out there and buy them all. If somebody's selling 1 million shares for $33.30, then they could go out there and every share would fill at that price. If they place it, it's most likely not going to happen, though. Most likely not going to happen. What's most likely to happen is they would either have to get filled in batches, and they'd put their limit order out there or whatever, and they'd get filled in batches, or they would have to offer more and more. It would drive the price up, and they would see an increased price from share 1 to share 1 million. Now, that is exactly why dark pools were invented. Because if they wanted to go out and buy 1 million shares, but they didn't want to do it in batches, and they didn't want to do it with share price number 1 being different than share price number 1 million, they could put out an order on the dark pool for 1 million shares, and it could sit there until somebody fills it. Now, somebody's going to be willing to fill it at all, share price 1, share price 1 million, all the same thing. And then, when that order is filled, it hits the lit exchange, it hits the ticker tape, and that's when everybody else knows about it, and that's when it affects the price for everybody, is after it takes place. So that's why the dark pools could get away that's why the hedge funds can get away with filling it all at the same price if they use it on a dark pool. If they go the dark pool route, then it's not going to affect the price until after the trade takes place. Hey Clay, you like the volume? Oh, what a coincidence. We're going up. Having SSR on helped, but volume. Yeah, dude, volume is definitely going up today, and the stock price is moving up very nicely with a lot of people jumping into the stock today and adding to the buying pressure. Dude, I'm 100% on board with high volume also resulting in higher prices, but we do not need high volume to equal higher prices. We could have a huge sell-off today. Everybody panics, and everybody sells their shares. And all of a sudden, we had 1 billion shares traded, extremely high volume, but the share price is back down to $5 a share. So high volume does not equal high price. It just means that we can see more volatility and higher momentum. Someone would have to be willing to sell the amount at the same price. Not a chance. It could happen. It will sell a few. Fly price. Yeah, so no. Crypto Rocketeer. Yes, unless it takes place in a dark pool, man. But you are correct. Claybro, $32 call expires tomorrow. Should I keep enter tomorrow? Not advice, just some fried rice. Leo, up to you, man. Up to you, because if you're profitable right now and you don't want to exercise those and you just want to take your profit, you're going to be losing profit if the price doesn't continue drastically higher tomorrow. If we're still sitting at 33 tomorrow, your time decay is going to kill you on your profit because we expire tomorrow. So if you're looking at selling and taking your profit, just keep your time decay in mind. I got one of them shared checker pens. Half of my shares are synthetics. Smurfy. Seems legit, dude. Seems legit. I like it. Your chart is frozen. Darn it. Now it's back. Is it back? Every time I minimize it, it freezes. So I don't remember when I just minimize it and come back to Streamlabs, or if I had clicked back on Streamlabs. Buy. Hold for a squeeze. Yes. So far this year, the market has seen 26 quadrillion dollars traded. Yeah, dude, makes sense. We see about $5 trillion shares, or $5 trillion traded per day. How many days have we had so far this year? 160? It's 160 times 5 trillion. I don't even know. Somebody do that math. I want some Chinese food now. Irving, I also want some Chinese. I did not even eat today. I haven't even ate today. Yeah, it is better. Back and better. Good deal. I must have been because I minimized the thing instead of clicking maximize on Streamlabs. When I pulled up Weeble, I must have minimized it instead of clicking back on Streamlabs. Refresh, Clay. We do need to refresh here pretty soon. I missed out on 29. Should I still buy? If you want to. Clay bro, quick check in on Chipro. Lisa, I saw Chipro this morning for 1 minute. The door was open, wide open. He's got seats right there. But all he did, so I'm pretty sure he also lives in the siding on my house. And then he goes up into the soffit because he ran down the siding and I could hear him. And then he just ran right past the door, through the mulch bed and over towards the woods. So I don't know why the dude did not jump in the house, but he wasn't having it today again. I have not seen him. He's been in the house once in like the last 5 days. Thanks for your time, Clay. Taco Socks. Thank you, man. Can I sell a fraction of my fractional share? You should be able to. Peter Gamer, yes, pour all of your money into it. Okay, Clay, answer me this then. Okay. Let's say the volume goes to 500 million every day like it was the beginning of June. You know darn well that we would skyrocket, assuming nobody sells. Thoughts? Correct. Yes. Assuming nobody sells and we have a ton of people. Well, dude, I don't know. Assuming nobody sells, we can't have high volume if nobody's selling. We can't have high volume if nobody's selling. If nobody's selling, that means nobody can buy either. But yes, if we do have a ton of people running in to buy the stock, yeah, we absolutely go up on high volume. If we have a ton of people panicking on the volume is going to be really high, right? And it's going to be selling volume. So we'll watch the stock go down. Chipro sounds spoiled. Natalie, I'm telling you, Chipro does whatever he wants. I like Chipro, though. It's the ghost. No, dude, it was definitely him. I saw him. Clay, to your point, AMD is leading in volume today and is down. Ryan, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. I did know that AMD was very high volume today. I saw that before I was live streaming, but I didn't know what it was doing at the moment. It's mad, not even mad. I know, that's what I'm saying, Lisa. I don't know why he's mad at me, but he's definitely not happy with me for some reason. The only other Clay I know is Clay Aiken. The world needs more Clays. There's like 2 Clays in the chat, actually. I don't know if they're in here right now, but the world does need more Clays. Ross, that's something that I can get on board with. You can if they're synthetics, which I know you love. Yeah, but somebody would still be selling them a synthetic share. So you can't, if they're willing to sell synthetics, then yes, they could. Found another food source. Dude, Doc, there's no way he found another food source that is as good and as easy as mine. I literally have, and you guys, I don't know if you believe me or not, but I have a pile of sunflower seeds just sitting right there in front of the door for him. He can come grab them whenever he wants. I can't make it any easier than that. That's me. Oh, wait. Thanks a lot for all your help today. Oh, Ross, man. Thank you for being in here and hanging out. Bought in at $30 today. Only 100 shares. 80. Very nice, Montre. Grabbing 80 or 100 shares at $30 today. I like it. Adding to the portfolio on the dip that we had. He ain't even scared. Like, if AMC squeezes, you can have my girl. I don't care. Jamal. What, Jamal? Darn it! Where's Chipro speaking of? Rocket. Where is Chipro speaking of? I have no idea. He won't come in the house, dude. No, dude. It's synthetics. Nobody is selling them other than the hedge funds. Well, they're still selling them to you. Just admit it for once. Synthetics are real. Come on! Break out the shell. Yeah, dude. Listen. Synthetics are real, okay? Synthetics are real. They are the result of FTDs. FTDs are real. I agree with that. But I don't see billions of FTDs going unrectified and unfulfilled. I don't see that. Like, you don't... I think people think that there's just some sort of like a magic sell button that hedge funds can click, and then brokers don't care that they're selling fake shares, or the SEC doesn't care that they're selling fake shares, and that the transactions are going unfulfilled. I'm not sure, like, why people think it's that easy, but they do. Lucky dude. Irving is a lucky dude. He's straight chilling in Puerto Rico. Dang it, man. Synthetics aren't real. That's why they're called synthetics. Neo Wolf is looking at the actual definition of the term. Yes, Neo Wolf might be onto something that none of us have actually thought about. Chipro needs a spanking. Dude, could you, like, how would you even spank a chipmunk? How do you even spank a chipmunk, guys? With one finger? With two? With a full hand? Like, Natalie, paint that picture for me. How do I spank a chipmunk? How do you think AMC earning 9th of August impacts the stock? I don't think the fundamental is going to have any impact on the stock price, but I do think that we're going to have a lot of positive vibes and a lot of positive words coming out of Adam Aaron, and that could look good for us. So yes, stomach is growling. Ladies and gentlemen, do need some food. I haven't even ate today. I added on my position yesterday at the dip. Feels good. Mr. OT. I bet it does feel good. You're doing very nice today. A very small paddle. Mr. R. And you're just like Like just a little with it, or a 2-finger paddle. I like it, Natalie. Just a little, like get them with a little paddle there. Okay, good deal. With 1 finger. I don't even know how you spank a chipmunk, dude. Actually, dude, it's that easy. I actually do think it's that easy. Well, yeah, I know. JH, a lot of people do think that it's that easy, man. Spank him at the chubby cheeks. Lex Luthor. Dude, you know how mad he would just bite me if I tried to spank his cheeks. If you don't mind, can you explain for the new apes, me, 4-week-old ape, why a squeeze has to happen? 3 to king, man. Squeeze has to happen because the hedge fund, the short positions have legal obligations to cover those short shares, right? No time frame. They just have to cover them. Now, a squeeze happens if we don't sell those shares back, and they have to offer us higher and higher and higher prices in order to get those shares. Now, if we're willing to sell them to them at any given price on any given day, we don't squeeze higher, okay? We simply move. The price just simply moves around like it does. But if we do not sell it back and they're obligated to buy it back, they have to offer us a price until we're willing to take it. Bro, I struggle with those who use AMC to push their own agenda and then trash AMC to move people away. Help a brother out with some thoughts. Yeah, dude, I also don't like people who would use AMC to push their own agenda and then trash AMC to move people away. I would be on board with that, Bart. Do you think that I'm trashing AMC or trying to push my own agenda? Is that what you were wondering? If that's the case, man, I would ask you what my agenda is other than to watch AMC squeeze and trashing it. No, I'm not trashing it if I say there's not a billion naked shares out there. Next time in a dips, I'm going to put 50,000 then take out. Montre is adding $50,000 to AMC. Nice, Montre. DJ Quagmire, Clay, I saw your video last night. Ape Father wants all your smoke. Wants all my smoke. I don't even know what that means. And called you out. What are you going to do, brother? Well, I don't even... What does he want me to do? What did he say? Does he want to know why I don't think that there's billions of naked shorts? Or naked shares? Does he want to know, like, does he want an explanation? Or does he... I don't know. I don't know what he wants my smoke means. I don't even know what that means. Maybe a little stick. Ooh, yeah, Natalie, grab a little stick outside and just get him in the rear. Clay, oh my God, stop saying get him in the rear. Clay, if you're hungry, I can have my sister come over. Jamal, dude. Oh my gosh. Sounds like we got a new Jamal, guys. We may have a new Jamal in the chat. Okay, Clay, I got an idea. Invite someone on the stream that believes in synthetics, say like STV or TMI, and have a casual conversation where both of you try and convince the other one of your view. Well, Eric, that's a decent idea, man, but here's the deal. They already know why they think there's synthetic shares out there. I understand people's thoughts on that. They think that the downward price action can't be our fault, right? It can't be the retail investor's fault. So it must be short selling. And we're not loaning any shares to them, so they must be making those shares up. There's no comprehension that any retail investor is selling AMC. One share or all of their shares. Not a single retail investor can be selling AMC. So therefore, they have to be selling these shorts because we continue to buy and they have to be naked. That's one reason. Another one, I've seen the math on the voting and I don't agree with it. Absolutely not, Clay. I've been here since the beginning and I have nothing more to say. Well, okay, yeah, Brett. Bart, I was just trying to wonder, man. I also do not like if somebody was trying to smear AMC or push their own agenda. I talk about AMC so much, man, because I want to see it squeeze, and I do believe this is an opportunity that is not going to come along as often as people would like it to come along. Look, you think Claybro can take down the Ape Father? I don't know, dude. One small mistake, and I'm done. Jonathan, Claybro.com. I'm sure I can sign one for you. Well, there you go. I'm sure that Nick could sign one for Jonathan if Jonathan wanted a bro shirt. That's a cool idea. JH. What's a cool idea? Have somebody else on here? Never put a stick in your chipmunk's rear. Just saying. Scott, I'm glad that you caught that because I caught it after I said it. Claybro, you recommend doing the AMC voting. Low's low. At this point, it's up to you. I don't think that we're going to see 4 million shareholders voting. I don't think that there's not much that would change on the overall vote, because even the questions that are down lower, even the same questions being repeated. So it's completely up to you, man. But if you do, please do not use somebody else's link that they're posting on Twitter. Like, don't give your brokerage password to just anybody. And don't trust the link, even if it looks like the legit one. Just go to Adam Aaron's Twitter. Claybro, freeze Weeble again. It went up last time it froze. Okay, I'll freeze it for a second. It's frozen. We're going to unfreeze it now. We're going to watch it. Oh, dang. Green candle, red candle. What do we got? Wood finally dropping, but I made around 3K, average 35. Very nice, Caesar. Sure, retail is selling, but how much we don't know. At these low prices and only so many shares, how can we still be buying shares? Lisa, that is the sentiment, right? That is the sentiment among all of the people who would consider themselves in this for a short squeeze, right? But, I mean, you look at my channel, even if you look at MacHorse and Dre's channel, with probably, I don't know what the difference would be, maybe 500,000 different subscribers between the two of them. That still is not 4.1 million different shareholders. There are so many people who aren't in this for a squeeze and don't understand the things that we understand, that they are creating buying opportunities for us. Clay, for educational purposes, for the smooth brain apes, come on, set it up. It'll help us learn. As for smoke, it means bring your A game to a battle, brother, or you'll his hands. Okay, now I gotta bring my smoke. I gotta bring my A game to the battle. Gotcha, Eric. Listen, man, I needed that explanation because I legitimately had no idea what smoke meant. Like, if somebody wants my smoke, I gotta bring my A game. Now I understand. I'm sure Pinned by Claybro will take care of it. He's always willing to help me. Yes, Pinned by Claybro will definitely... Pinned by Claybro, Claybro's admin, and his fake Claybro will always help all of you. Just message him on WhatsApp, right? Dude, when AMC, GME go up, the big banks go down on the charts. GameStop's currency. Isn't it nice when we know that we're taking the money directly from them? Apes don't swing, we hodl. Yeah, and a lot of people out there are swinging, which we need to get them to stop doing. Man, every time I hear Maccor's name, I feel like puking. Sorry, I didn't mean to read it, Lowe's Low. I did not mean to read that name. Don't puke on us, dude. For crypto exchange, any good platforms to purchase? Ryan. Yeah, man, if you like Binance, you can use Binance. If you want to use Weeble and trade on Weeble, you can trade on Weeble, but I guess it depends on what you want to do. If you're trading, if you want a wallet with coins, like what your intentions are. What up, Clay, bro? Got you minimized as I am office working. That fit, bro. Good deal. Minimize the minimized Clay, bro. We'll probably stay here till 4, guys. We'll probably stay here till market close, because I'm pretty sure my phone's gonna die. Why would 8 Father call out Clay? Clay defends him every time people call him out. I've said 8 Father is a waste of space so many times and been told I'm wrong every time I Clay. Well, listen, man, because I'm not going to sit here. Does it make sense if I say blow smoke? I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke saying that somebody else is, like, bad, because I don't think they are, man. I think that they just see things differently than I do, and they've all got their purpose, dude. And Ape Father is a very good entertainer, and I like his videos in the sense that he is entertaining people and talking about AMC. Lowe's Coors was beat up as a kid. I don't know about that, man. Irving, yes. What did OA say? Oh, it's beat up a kid. No, sorry, say there. What's the shady name? Doesn't help. Apes, Ape Father. He's like the Godfather, dude. He's like the Godfather. He's the Ape Father. I'm not leaving. Street Chop. I am also not leaving. Let's see how much percentage battery. We were pretty low last time. Let's see what we got now, because. Oh, man. Okay. I think we should be able to, with 20% battery. What do you guys think? Can we make it 20 minutes on 20% battery? 1% a minute. We've currently been here for 3 hours, so I would say yes, unless the last remaining 20% goes faster than the previous 80% that we had. How do you reply with name highlighted? He might be on a computer. You gotta click at and then the person's name. Claybro has a beautiful soul. Neo Wolf. Thank you. Can you see my soul? If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Did nobody watch Bambi growing up? Like, did nobody watch Bambi? I'm pretty sure nobody watched Bambi these days. Yes, I agree. I've been in other groups, and I'm finding that a lot of people are day trading this or have already sold. I'm bummed. Kelly, it is ridiculous, isn't it? But listen, we don't need the day traders. If we get rid of them, we can still squeeze the stock. We don't need 50 million people holding. We just need to hold. Of course, was really going off yesterday on his stream, and he said, if you're stupid, get off my stream. Well, listen, if you're going to act stupid, there's a difference, man. If you come in here and you don't know something and you feel stupid but you have a question, please, by all means, ask that question, no matter how long you've been in the game or how little of time you've been in the game, ask the question. But if you're going to come in here and all your intentions is to cause problems, I mean, just sit in here and watch. Like, you don't need to cause problems for anybody. For me or for the chat. Like, it's not just directed at me. Like, if you want to have a problem with me, I would rather see you have a problem with me than come in here and just mess with somebody else on the chat. At least I can talk. All they can do is type. You have exactly the same likes as you do people watching. Lisa! We really have 357 likes in here right now? Thank you very much for pointing that out. Guys, don't forget to click the like button. The GTFO. Yeah, man. I mean, like, come on now. If you don't want to, just, like Irving said, man, if you don't have anything nice to say, just sit back and watch. Oil tipped will boot, dude. Oil tipped will boot you quick. If you're shilling, oil tipped will boot you quick. He said he blocked 84 people yesterday. Course needs to chill with the course, possibly. Do you think naked shirts exist? I'm wearing one right now. Z-Man. I'm wearing one right now. Bambi was sad, man. Dude, Bambi was a little sad, but at least you did learn some very good life lessons from Bambi. Nice, Clay. Nice, Lisa. We're still going to close at 35 today, guys. I'm feeling it. What's the difference between gamma squeeze and a short squeeze? Simplest explanation. Nigel, gamma squeeze comes from the demand that's generated from options expiring in the money and being exercised. Short squeeze comes from demand from shorts covering their short positions, or from, shorts closing out their short positions. So one demand comes from options expiring in the money, other demand comes from shorts closing out. That's the difference. Both can result in the exact same thing. They both increase demand and drive the price up, but it's where that demand is coming from that is the difference. Turtles are cool. Chipmunks are cooler, though. Neo Wolf. Chipmunks are awesome. I just want my chipmunk to come back, man. Clay, some of these people need to eat a banana peel. Dude, I do not condone that sort of behavior, but just try it. Like once. I guarantee. How many people in here have actually intentionally ate a banana peel raw? Like I did last night in that video. Like, how many people have actually intended to do that and did it? It's not as bad as I thought, but it certainly wasn't good. Has anybody in here actually done that? Because Google was telling me that you can cook those things. I don't know why you would want to do that. Clay, what you're not understanding is that the second you say that's not real to someone else's opinion they're saying is real is like, yeah, dude. No. Eric, I completely agree with that. But it's not their opinion anymore, man. And it's very obvious that that's not their opinion anymore when I go out there and I try to say, guys, we don't need naked shorts, or we don't need, whatever. And then everybody goes and jumps off a cliff because I said there's no naked short. It's not an opinion at this point, man. You can go back and read through the comments in the video from last night. It's not an opinion. They believe 100% for a fact, not an opinion, that there are naked shorts out there, and it's there's a difference when you think there could be something, or you think there might be something, or when you see people react the same way that they did yesterday. Clay, do you think naked shorts exist? It's certainly not in the quantity that you think naked shorts exist, Z-Man. I think naked shorts exist due to failed to delivers, and the failed to delivers are definitely not in the quantity of the tens of millions, hundreds of millions, billions of shares that a lot of other people out there are talking about. I don't think that they're just clicking a button and making shares and nobody is looking at them. You can try out banana skin and smoke it, Clay. Why would you know that? Have you ever done that? Like, what would that even do? I've never eaten a banana with the skin, but I ate an apple without peeling it once. Johan, I've definitely ate an apple without peeling it before. It's a mess, a very complicated mess. Games, I would agree with that, man. 3850 after hours. Let's go, Z-Man. Occupy AMC. Yup. Faith, believe. Definitely Jovidio. Thanks for answering, man. Z-Man. 100%, dude. 100%. I will always answer. Clay's going to be confused with all the smoke talk today. I'm going to be so confused, dude. We can smoke a banana. We can bring the smoke. We can blow the smoke. Or she is smoking. Like, there are so many different uses of the word smoke. Frozen banana. I've had a frozen banana, but not with the skin. An apple. Yes. Street Talk. Yeah, we'll be at the big leagues after the squeeze. We definitely will. Do you think the price is going to hold, or is that going to head back down? Lisa, I don't know. We have to see what it does at the $33 support we got there. Somebody started testicle analysis 4 can't come soon enough. Yeah, dude. Testicle analysis is an ape father thing. I think there are a ton of naked shorts. If there wasn't, they would have covered a long time. Well, Keith, if you think that that's the reason they're not covering, do you think that they believe AMC is worth $33 a share? Do you think they believe that AMC is a $15 billion company? Because they don't, man. They don't. A company that makes $300 million a quarter and is sitting on over $6 billion in debt right now. Like, they're looking at the balance sheet and they're not covering because they don't believe AMC justifies the current share price. That's why you're like a black sheep in this argument or conversation, if you will. You going against that everyone is saying. That's why it's so hard to sort who's right. Eric, definitely, man. Definitely. And just because I have a different view on that than they do, it's tough, man, because even though they say, like, there's proof of it or it's guaranteed or anything, they're still relying on that idea that they want it to be that way. And I don't know, man, it's kind of annoying when they think that they even need it. Because we don't need, I mean, it would be nice if the hedge funds had to cover 1 trillion shares, right? It's more demand. It's better for the price action. But it's not necessary, and it's not to the level of proven that they say it is. How do we know that they haven't covered West Coast? I would assume that the price would go much higher when they do cover, but you won't know that they haven't covered until they release their new reports with all their short positions that are outstanding. Ape Father's been talking a lot of crap, broski. Had to unsubscribe for him just now. Z-Man, and look, man, you guys can. I know a lot of people may have unsubscribed from the channel last night because they don't agree with my opinion or whatever, but I also know that Ape Father has it, and I don't know Ape Father's financial standings or anything, but I know he's got a ton of money invested in the AMC, and he doesn't want to see it go down. So, it's completely. It makes sense that you would be a little bit emotional if you were losing a lot of money, and I see that happening to people when the stock price goes down. So it's still okay. Do you peel your grapes? Randy, I've peeled a couple grapes in my life, but I do not consistently peel grapes. Clay Bro, JT Wisco, what is going on? You think AMC was on SSR last month? Seems like a rally for about... yeah, dude, they probably were at some point last month. Whenever they drop 10% intraday, they're down. Or they're on SSR. Who wears short shorts? I sometimes wear short shorts, but not all the time. You believe in magic, and I hope you do. Dude, definitely. Who doesn't believe in magic? Decent choice, Randy, but I'm not selling at such a measly price of $100. Yes. I don't think I plan on... Oh, do you peel your grapes? Now I see what we're talking about, Randy, there. Is it true we don't need synthetics or naked shorts to squeeze? Yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah, JH, we don't, man. And then I feel like people are going to be sorely disappointed if there is some sort of an investigation. And I don't want you guys to... Here's the deal, man. I'm not going... in. I will say this right now. As much as I will want to say, well, I kind of told you about that back then. Or, yeah, you should have known about that. I'm not going to sit here and say, I told you so, you guys are all idiots, blah, blah, blah. If the investigation is done, right, if the SEC suspends the stock and investigates AMC and finds out that there's not a billion naked shorts out there, I feel like the narrative is just going to be that the SEC either missed something, the SEC is lying, or that there still are naked shorts out there. Like, that's how focused people are on it. Where's cargo shorts? Does that count? Would you consider these cargo shorts? I don't even know. They just have a little zipper on the side. They don't have a huge cargo pocket. They have a zipper pocket on each side. But they don't have like those big puffy pockets. Fridays are usually red. Can we change that? Absolutely, we could change that. We don't need synthetics to squeeze. Clay Bros wet Samsung. Absolutely correct. Go read my comment on YouTube. I'm one who commented, you're crazy about synthetics. Killing time. I'm pretty sure I read all of the comments. Did you read my comment back to your comment? Because I'm pretty sure I had one. There's naked shorts out there, dude. 100%. Killing time. Let me know. How? We can end it with this, guys. There's 9 minutes left in the stream. And Killing Time is going to tell me how many and where the naked shorts came from and how he knows that they're out there. Absolutely. Killing Time, this is your time, man. There's 326 people watching. We got 8 minutes left in the stream. Let us know. Clay, I just wanted to let you know that I love you for answering all my questions. You're truly the beacon in this community. I know full well your different opinions than most. That's why I watch. Yes, Eric, it is definitely differing opinions than does anybody have the same opinion as me on the naked shorts thing? Is there anybody else out there? Because as far as I know, there's not. I was agreeing with Clay, bro. We don't need synthetics or naked shorts to squeeze. No. I know, JH. I think you were. And I was just reading it. I think you and then somebody else, Clay Bros What Samsung, said the same thing. That's true. Because you said, yeah, it's true. We don't need naked shorts to squeeze. No, I knew you were. Appreciate the realness. I'm not AMC to fantasize, just capitalize. And the barber, and I can confirm that I did receive, man. So thank you very much for that yesterday. Clearly, I appreciate it. And I don't know if you can actually send a message on there or not, but I did want to say that I replied, I received, and absolutely, man, thank you so much for that. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, supporting me, and having a lot of fun in here, and enjoying your time that we have in here. Where's Killing Time, dude? That wasn't rhetorical, Killing Time. I understand that you might be trying to type a lot, but I don't want to stay much past 4 o'clock. You know, I would like an answer before that. Ape Father was talking some smack. Come on, Ape Father. Why are you talking smack, man? Sorry, no, I'm talking about Lisa. I thought she had another name on here and might have changed it. Gotcha, Kelly. We got a couple Lisas in here. You kidding me? Heck yeah, they out there. Well, listen, dude, if you want to take over for Killing Time, since he apparently left, you're more than welcome to tell me in what quantity, how they got there, and how you know. Like, that's just it. Like, just tell me those. And if it makes sense, it makes sense. But if you're just going to tell me that they're suppressing the price and the short ladder attacks and the fact that we're still buying shares, it's unacceptable. At least I said hi to you earlier, but not sure you saw it. Hey, girl, what's going on? Little man, it's cool you have to have your price set at... Well, yeah, dude, set your price at 7 to 1. I like it. What's the FTDs that need to be covered? Is this FUD? What's up with the FTDs that need to be covered? Or is this FUD? Holden. E190. I don't know, man. You got another list of FTDs that need to be covered. Answer on this. Can there be synthetics? I'll answer for you. Yes. Okay. Now that being said, if the answer is yes, then why take a hard stance on saying there's? No, dude. I'm not saying that there's none. Right? I'm not saying there's none. I'm saying that FTDs are what results in naked shares, and the fact that these FTDs are reported, like if you guys are believing that there are billions of FTDs that go unreported, everything. Like, why would you even buy AMC in the first place? Why would you even buy AMC if brokers aren't doing their jobs, hedge funds aren't doing their jobs, the SEC isn't doing their jobs, and it's just on AMC? If you don't even think that the only way, like if you just think that they can be magically made up, you lose already. So I don't understand why that would be the base mindset of somebody that wants to have a conversation about synthetics. I do believe that synthetics are created from FTDs. So at any given time, there can be the same amount of synthetic shares out there that are roughly the amount of FTDs that are unrectified. Mostly follow because of your different opinion. It keeps me grounded in reality, but ultimate love, Clay, bro. Thank you very much, JH. I appreciate that. Bart, Tesla squeeze without the attention studies, and it took a year, and the stock price goes 1,000 is much higher at the part, much without synthetic. Yeah, Bart, 100%, man. People always say way more buy orders than sell orders, yet it's dropping. So what's going on if there's no negative shorts? Z-Man, because the buy orders are coming in at prices lower than the current price. I can put a buy order in at $33 right now, and it's not going to raise the price. You can put a buy order in at $29, and it's not going to raise the price. It's going to lower. The price has to go down to meet that. So unless I'm pushing the ask button, and I'm paying the market maker the spread, that's going to drive the price up. Or if I'm putting buy orders in at higher prices, and those continue to hit and drive the price up that way. I can put buy orders in all day long at $30 a share, and it's not going to drive the price up. How synthetics are created? Hedge funds say to the broker, I want 1 million shares. Broker gives them to a hedge fund. Broker goes to locate the shares, and they can't find them, but they're in the market already. That's how. Exactly, Eric. Exactly. And then, when that transaction fails to deliver, that results in the synthetic share, right? Now, the failed to delivers are reported. What you guys would have to be willing to say is that there are billions of unreported failed to delivers out there that the auditors, the brokers, the entire system is not doing their job and just completely overlooking everything that goes on. But Eric, you are 100% on. It happens constantly every day. Yes, dude. I am on board with you. I'm on board with you 100% on that. But I am also on board with saying, and I hope you would be too, that then they do go find those shares and fulfill that transaction. If you're saying that they don't do that, I don't know how you can believe that nobody's covering any failed to delivers. And that the aggregate number of failed to delivers out there is also fake news. Listen, yeah, Claybro's what Samsung, man. Unless it's collusion everywhere to the full extent, and there's not a single person with a moral fiber in their being, then yes, you are right. Battle 3340, let's get it, Natalie. 3350 is what I'm seeing. Power minutes, let's go. Matt Kors just posted a video with Charles Payne, and guess what it's regarding? You got it. Naked shorts. Crypto Rocketeer. Very nice. Hopefully both of them are on board with billions of naked shorts. Otherwise, you're going to get some heat. Crystal Ball says 33.37 close, maybe 33.39. Got it tested for tomorrow. Okay, so take the 1 million shares and exit and multiply that by 100. That's what we're saying, Clay. Yeah, but those would still result in FTDs, and we're not seeing 100 million FTDs. 100 million synthetics, that's called market manipulation, dude. Simple. Yeah, but you're not selling. So what you're saying is they're not getting marked. You're saying they're not getting marked as failed to deliver. The broker is actually marking those as shares in people's portfolios. And the broker is the one causing these problems. Not Citadel, not the hedge funds, not the market makers. It's the broker and the auditors who are overlooking the fail to deliver. Wes Christian Lawyer, who's been focused on finding and convicting people who do naked shorting, mentioned in his interview there are at least a few billion fake shares floating around at Claybro. Overall, in the market, like the market as a whole, GameStop currency, how many? I don't know. I've never added up all the failed to delivers before. Maybe I could do that. If I add up all the failed to delivers and we've got a couple billion, then all right, man, I'm on board with that. Why would Charles Payne lie? Killing time. How would Charles Payne know? Weren't you supposed to... Killing time. Weren't you supposed to tell me how the shares exist? Got a 33.50 close, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. 33.50 today. What did we end up at? 12.27% for AMC. Very nice. There's a couple of gurus out there that can say Frosty the Snowman is real, and their followers will die with that. Bart Sears, absolutely, man. Can we expect a dip tomorrow? I don't know if we can expect a dip tomorrow. I suggest reading through the SEC Rule 203, shorting threshold securities. Jacob, okay, I'll read through that, man. You read through it too, and then we'll compare notes. All right? I'll read through the whole thing, and then you read through the whole thing, and we'll compare notes. There's hundreds of millions. Still, okay, watch this. You say there's hundreds of millions. I say there's millions. Is there millions? Just because I said there are? Because that's what you're telling me. Listen, in killing time, I've given you the last 9 minutes to say something, but I'm 100% willing to entertain the idea on here. Eric, on the other hand, had a very good conversation about it. Eric knows, and I don't know if Eric's willing to say that the brokers aren't marking these transactions as failed to deliver. Something has to give in order for these transactions to take place without these shares being delivered. I only have eyes for Lisa, though, unfortunately. Oh, my goodness, Philip. You're on the right track, dude. There's no need to drag Frosty through the mud. Definitely not Brett. We will leave him out of this. Not you, Clay. Oh, Jacob. All right, dude. Sorry about that then, man. It's been a long day. Dude, I can't send pics, videos, etc. You can't type the truth. You can't type the truth. What do you mean, killing time? Listen, all right, killing time, man. If you want to send, and don't send me, because I've watched the videos. You know, I've watched Matt Core's videos on the math. I've watched Matt Core's videos talking about naked shorts. I've watched Trade Trade's videos talking about naked shorts and all of that. I've watched the interview with Wes Christian. I've watched that stuff. But if you would like to email me either videos or pictures, claybro883@gmail.com, I am more than happy to look through those and at least get a better understanding of why you think the way you do. Because, dude, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I think opposite. And I'm not going to say that you're going to convince me that there are hundreds of millions of naked shares out there, but at least if I can get a better understanding of why you think that, I could either be a little bit more descriptive in the way I talk, or a little bit more compassionate about the way I think that I do, or whatever. But at least if you can show me something that I haven't seen already, then I'm more than willing. Rocket, dude, no, Rocket, do not email me pictures. No. Oh my God. Yeah, but I'm being sincere. Killing time. If you want to send me something, man, that you want me to look at, and I can't promise you that it's gonna sway my decision in any way, but I will at least be willing to try and get an understanding of why you think that. Later, man. See you next time. Thanks for the content. Game stocks, currency, man. Thank you very much for being in here, hanging out with us. And yes, my throat is already sore from talking so much, so we're going to end it for today, too. Also, if you want to compare portfolio sizes, email pictures of your portfolio to claybro883@gmail.com. Yes, make sure to do that. I will look at all of your portfolios, and I will smile when I see them, because Lou says so. Left-wing wacko. That is excellent rationale, man. Excellent rationale. And I understand. Man, listen, guys. Lou's very good at what he does. He's got a following, and I can understand if that's where you're coming from. I don't agree with it, but I still understand it. Not naked pictures. Yes, portfolios. Portfolios and your reasoning. Not naked pictures. I gained back over 11,000 in losses. Very nice, Jennifer. I'd love to see you guys gain. In mine, 1,700. No need to send a picture. Game stock. Good deal, man. We are not comparing. We're not comparing portfolio sizes in email. I'm telling you that right now. That is not something. Not bad. I have to put it into perspective. Jennifer, definitely is very good. I have a very large portfolio. Philip. A lot of people have very large portfolios on the internet these days. Trey, you're my favorite YouTuber. JK Clay Droman, thank you very much, man. And I appreciate all of you guys. Look, I do. I expected that there was gonna be a lot of, I don't know, man, a lot of discussions going on today, a lot of hate going on today. I know that you guys do not like my opinions on some of the things, but it doesn't mean, like, don't stop me from telling you why I think what I think or what I think. Like, don't stop me from telling you what I think. If you disagree with it, great, man. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to tell you to stop saying something even though you disagree with it, but man, that's how we get to the bottom of things, and that's how we grow. So we're all doing good. We're doing great. And AMC had a wonderful day today. That's all that matters. So I was rude day trader and added an additional 50 shares of AMC. No, it's a one-sided day trader. I like that, Desert. One-sided day trade. Holding on to 50 shares, very nice. Dan, American Multi-Cinema, doing very good. I like your opinion. It's more realistic. Thank you very much, Nick. Isn't lying. Brett isn't lying, guys. My portfolio isn't as large, but it's girthy. Ooh, Brett is not lying. He spoke his mind. Reddit never likes that. Yeah, man, Reddit never likes that, guys. But it's all right. Listen, it is all right. And thank you guys very much for keeping it respectful and having the discussion. All right? And I'm not sitting here trying to change your mind either. That's not my thing. This isn't one of those, naked shares don't exist, change my mind type deals or anything like that. So we don't need them. I hope you guys can agree that we don't need them. Can we get some AMC eggplants in the chat? Okay, I'm done. Michael, all the AMC eggplants you guys want. All right, guys, we're signing off. We're going to call it for today. I promise. No, I don't even promise, man. I don't know what the video is going to be about today. It's highly unlikely that the video is going to be about naked shorts. Unless I go watch this Charles Payne interview with Matt Kors and it just fires me up again and I got to talk about naked shorts. But there's a very high likelihood that it's not going to be about naked shorts tonight. Like I say, unless Matt Kors fires me up here. But, yes, look for a video this evening. We're going to get off right now. Good day for AMC, everybody. If you want to get your shout-out in the chat, or get your name out in the chat right now. You're going to get your shout-out, and all the links in the description below. Make sure to check those guys out. And, yeah. So, let's get the shout-outs, and then if you'll be able to say it with me if you want to say it with me. Bernard, thank you for being in here. Philip, Jennifer, Lisa, Walter, Jennifer again, Neo Wolf, Brett, Desert Raider, 1111, Mr. Simon, 1111, Mr. Simon, Philip, Jennifer, Nufo, Lisa, Neo Wolf, Mad Medic, Nufo, Amanda. We got Junior Rios in the chat with the Ducks right now. Gideon Melody in the chat, and Desert, Lisa, Crypto Rocketeer, man. Crypto Rocketeer's been here since the beginning of the chat today. Jonathan, see you later. Have a good day, my man. Philip, Lisa again. Everybody. If you want to say it with me, say it with me. Until the next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.